Hey everybody, greetings. Hold on, give me 1 second. Let me take us back into the into actually we're gonna go into the living room tonight because this is too much. Hold on, y'all. We gotta discuss some stuff. Okay, yeah, we can go in here. How y'all doing? First and foremost, listen here. I don't know. I feel like I'm triggered because like earlier, me and Sam we had a conversation, and I was explaining to her like I had went to go chill with my sister's friend or whatever, and so as I'm over there chilling with her, we chilling, we sipping, and then I wake up, undressed, right? Hey boo, how you doing? And so when you talk about things like that, like so there's allegations out here that somebody, was dealing around with this trans woman. I don't know the exact story, the details on, what happened, but the young lady said Dimples had reached out to this lady that was allegedly something happened, and Lady Dimples reached out to her for an interview. The girl was like, well, I'll hit you back. No, she was like, give me $400. Um, for her to come over and speak. But my thing is when it comes to any type of, violation or something like that, I don't think it's ever funny to play with. I think that you know, when people get caught with their pants down, they definitely they switch up. And my thing is if you didn't do anything, why would your reaction be to try to take this woman's channel down? These were allegations that he said that were fake. Hey Norris, how you doing? These are allegations that he said that were not true. If they are not true, why are you fighting so hard? If something is not true, I'm not going to sit up here and and try to take somebody's channel down. I'm not going to do that. It sounds like he got caught with his pants down, and that's what happened. And that's what happened. Let's see. All right, can y'all hear me? All right, let's go. So my situation and my thinking was, why is this dude doing all this? Like, if he's so innocent, he didn't do anything with this trans woman. Why would you be so upset? Why would you be so upset? Then you're gonna say, oh, well, she's charging some money. Why don't y'all go ahead and pay her? Well, why don't you go ahead and just tell us what's going on? Because the ladies, eventually somebody's gonna get that lady over here on YouTube. The lady is gonna tell you exactly what happened. If you did do something, with her, even if it was consensual, I think speaking up about it, helps you in the long run because I don't think that this woman would sit up here and lie. The question was, did anything happen and was this pertaining to such and such? The lady said, I need to be paid for my time. I'm feeling that the woman feels triggered. She feels re-traumatized all over again. I mean, this is the thing. Duke sits up here, he goes after people, he trolls them, he's in dox people. But why is it that Duke can't confront his accuser? Why can't he confront these allegations? That's what we want to know. You were in communication with this trans woman, and it is what it is. There's no way around that. And then he's gonna see, this is the thing with some of these down low brothers. This is why trans women get laid out, this, that, the third. No, half the time it's because of you dudes out here that are messing around, and y'all are messing around, and y'all aren't being honest. I don't feel like y'all should get a pass. I've always said that. I feel like none of you DL dudes deserve to get a pass. I feel like all of y'all should walk in y'all's truth. Y'all want to sit out here and go at trans women and go at these gay men and call them gay and stuff, but little do you know, you mask for mask. Okay, you mask for mask. You mad at everybody else because they loud and proud, but you mask for mask. You got to do your little encounters at nighttime. You can't walk around here proudly with your man or the man that you desire to be with. That is a problem in this community. These black guys want a man. Listen here, I'm gonna tell you, these black guys will sit up here and defend a man on these YouTube streets, honey, and sit right there and have the water and the rag the sweat rag ready for the man after he get finished dragging you ladies. Hmm. Then this is what Duke gonna try to do. Duke gonna try to turn me up against YouTube cameras or turn her against me. Why you calling for help? Octavius gonna say, well, Queen's host, let me tell you this. When you on the panel, you can't call for help. I don't call for help, sugar pie. I don't call for help. That's your drunken girlfriend always calling for help. Okay? We are not the same. Kiki is the one that's online drunk calling for help. That's not me. Okay? So I think you got the two ladies mixed up. I think if you spend more time being a man to your woman, then you guys will have a better relationship and we wouldn't have to deal with her coming online being drunk and hearing all of her sad sob stories when she has a man like you that could be listening and handling that. But unfortunately, you likes to be up in women's business, and it is what it is. I mean, that's just your thing. But what I will say is you're not gonna roll up on me trying to give me no advice when you got a whole drunken woman that's online 24/7 when she goes on her binge and she's telling all of y'all's business. Okay. So, like I said, you could be doing more things with your time instead of worrying about the queen. Like I said, your feedback, I appreciate it, but it was not needed. Okay. And it is what it is. I'm just gonna say that. So when it comes to Duke Farrell, Duke was over there. This is my thing. Why did Duke punk down to Sin City? So you telling me that this woman from New Orleans got that much pull that she can just shut you down just with one click? Are you serious? That woman kept you up on that panel. You was going back and forth with informant Sugar. She was reading you your rights. She was reading you your rights. Hey, Jay Monet, how you doing? She was reading you your rights, and like I said, some of y'all just can't take the heat. See, everybody want to dish it out. Oh, this the B sector. This the B sector. Well, why we giving these dudes a damn blanket to stay warm? We don't need no blanket. Let's heat it up. Let's get it going. Crank the fire up, people. Crank the fire up. Let's get it going. I'm ready. Like I said, Duke Pharaoh, you need to come on up out here and you need to tell us what's going on. What is going on? Why would Madam Lenore, whatever her name is, why would she say that there was something going on? There were allegations that something went on without permission. So that's what I want to know. If you did meet up with her, was it consensual? And if you could come out here and say, "Oh yeah, we smoked," or I sold a bag of, a product that that he sell. I don't know. Does he have a business? Yes, Luke Farrell was child. They said he was out there messing with the trans woman child up in the YMCA child. He said that he was in there working out child. Mhm. Well, we didn't see what the gyms look like. Y'all ain't seen Ro. Ro been in the gyms jumping and tooting his thing up. I think that's what Duke Farrell was up in there doing. Uh-huh. He was in there. And see, this is the thing. And I don't know if the interview goes through with Madam Lene or whatever her name is, but there's a such thing, y'all. It's called tranny chasers. It's these hardcore looking men. I mean, and they date females or whatever the case may be, but they really be out there. Listen, they love a girl with a little extra. Okay. Listen here, don't y'all get it fooled. Some of these men, not all these men, some of these men, not all these men, like a girl with a little something extra. And listen here, it turns them on. Listen here, when you sit up with an 85-year-old woman on the phone and get her rocks off because she needs some attention, baby, you'll do anything for a dollar. Okay. And I don't care if it's gay for pay or whatever the case may be, but I feel like If you're indulging in that lifestyle, if you're indulging on any level, I think that you need to be honest with these women. Stop trying to call everybody else out. Stop trying to pick everybody else's shortcomings out. And all while hiding yours. Because Duke Farrow forgot to tell y'all that he has an active warrant, honey. He is running from the police. Okay. And if y'all don't believe me, he admits to it on YouTube cameras. Okay. That man is out here running from the law, child, and trying to nook if you buck. Boy, please, I'ma call the police on you. I'ma call the police and watch you get arrested and smoke a cigarette. Okay? Haul that nigga up out of here. Get him up out of here. Okay. Get him on up and get him on up, gone back down to the yard. You know, some of them men, they love it. They love it down at the yard. You would think that these men would be locked up with other men 24/7, 7 days a week, 365, that they would get out and come out and do something right. Child, please, they'll come out and commit another crime just to go back home. Yep. I said it. They want to go back home, honey, because that's what they call it. They going home. You know, some dudes they get into that. Some dudes they get into it, the repeat offenders, and then this man out here trying to bully people, and you running from the police. Go call the police station and bully them and see what happened. Okay, let's get into it. If you really want to do it, Duke, listen here. You ain't got to worry about talking to Mademoiselle because you gonna have a Mademoiselle up in your damn cell. Okay, you gonna have a big Mademoiselle up in there, and I bet you won't talk that mess up in there. Okay. Yeah, please, honey. Don't let these dudes fool y'all. But see, this is the thing with Duke. He going to sit up there. I don't know what his problem is. I'm thinking that it is seriously something wrong with this man because he got to talking to me like we had just talked on the phone the other day. Sir, I don't know you. I do not know you. I don't want to get to know you. Oh well, I gave you queen tabloids. You want somebody to report on you and your missing side tooth? Is that nigga in King Roman News related? Like you just that dude. Like you just got that swag. Like you just really attractive, boy. I am not looking your way. You over there living with a white woman, honey, so you can have a place to stay. You bet not yell too much, honey. Okay? Yeah, you over there using that woman just I mean, it seems like that white woman is over there harboring a fugitive, you know? You want to call the police and you want to dox people. Okay, let's get into it. Let's get into it. To my and then Octavius. Octavius, you don't set your Octavius look like Gary with the teeth on V103 child. He looked like old washed up sissy. That man looked like Gary with the T. Octavius, you really I was trying to figure out who does Octavius look like. He looked like Gary with the T. Child, I said advice that you got this whole your girl is drunk. She's a drunk. She comes on here, she's crying all out. You staying at your mama house. She can't come over there and make no noise. Okay. You need to grow up. How about that? Before you try to give somebody some damn advice, grow up and move out your mama's house. Okay? Grow up and move out your mama's house. I'm not about to argue with no nigga that's in his mama's basement trying to get crunk with me. Okay, nigga, you need to keep the noise down. Your mama trying to sleep. She got church tomorrow, bitch. Hell yeah, I know it's Saturday tomorrow. She's a Jehovah's Witness. Anywho, but like I said, I just feel like when the content is out here, Duke be the first one, right on up with his popcorn, and he be all in the mix, be all up in women's business. Now the story is out about you and this trans woman. We want to know. We got questions. We got questions. Show us what you got, Missy. I'm rocking with you tonight, love. Okay, get into it. You better. Got this. Child, love this. I'm just saying, if you're gonna, and then listen here. Then, oh, y'all ain't ready for this. Duke made me a mod. He said that he wanted to protect me. Then he tried to go back on it tonight. See, he had forgot about it, but see, I had already knew. See, I knew that he was on some F stuff when I was over in his chat because y'all know he like to do those shower lives. So I wasn't over there to see him. I was just stopping through the support say, hey, dropping by, helping with his engagement, you know. But then he got all cocky with his titties. I said it. Yeah, he got all cocky. He had a full child. He had a full bosom up there, child, and thought somebody was looking at him. I was like, no, I was just coming over to support. He's not somebody that I would date. He's not somebody that I would go for. I just okay, it's entertainment. Let me see, what's going on. I had never been there, right? And never been back. Get into that. Never been back. But what I want to say is, let me shout out YouTube cameras. Uh, I appreciate that woman because at the end of the day, the woman, she means good. She gave me an opportunity to come up there and ask my questions. She didn't drop me down. The only downfall that I did have with that was Octavius trying to come up Octavius. I wish that Octavius would just really just give it up. Octavius, Octavius like is like a struggling addict trying to get a hit. Octavius is like a struggling addict. Octavius is like an addict that comes over and like you just done bought your stuff and he want a piece. Like, can I get high in peace? Hello? He is so obnoxious, he was up there fishing around for a moment, waiting and trying to get into it with me. But I wasn't into that. And see, I've already read Octavius down, so I don't even know why he keeps trying to come for me, you know? I'd already got Octavius back together. I got him together when him and Star Marie, his little friend Star Marie. I actually stayed in Star Marie's neighborhood. That's what he didn't tell y'all. I stayed in Star Marie's neighborhood. I had met her. I seen her little tour bus and all that. I had met her when I was what in middle school. Okay, are y'all able to hear me? You said what? Don't say that Octavius is a really good person. How is he? Hold on. Okay, you say he's a really good person. Tell me how he's a really good person, sister. You think he's a really good person? Come on up here and tell me how good of a person he is. Please tell me. I'm waiting. Listen here, I've been waiting for this moment. I've been wanting somebody to tell me how good this man was. Because first and foremost, he's not. No, he's not. Mhm. No. Mhm. Tell me he's a good man. If he's so good, why his lady on coming up online just drunk? I mean, just drunk out here telling all the family's business. I mean, what is it? How is come on now? He dates a black woman. I can't come up, but yes, he speaks the real about situations. Well, have he spoken about how his woman is a drunk? Okay. I mean, I think he's in the wrong field. He's doing wrong interventions. He at the wrong place at the wrong time. He needs to be over there consoling his girl, and her drinking. Have you seen his woman and how she drinks and how obnoxious she becomes? He's speaking about real situations. I just want to know because I just kind of feel like, he has spoken on her drinking. But listen here, we have people on here drinking, but this is my thing because oh boy holds a virtual bar where people come over and that's all they do. I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't mind people that drink. I don't drink no more. But when you become obnoxious and you just become like, some people need to know their limit. Some people need to know their limit. Some people need to know their limit. And that's just what it is. Yes, but he can't control her. Listen here. I'm gonna tell you like this. If I'm with somebody, and you can't, pull me to the side and give me an ultimatum, baby. It's either we're gonna get our, I'm gonna walk through you with this, but if nothing changes, baby, we gotta go our separate ways. Baby, we gotta go our separate ways. You see what I'm saying? You saying that he can't control her. Yes, he can control her. Listen here. He must ain't got no good stuff. Cause let me tell you, good stuff. Oh, shit. The way my ex controlled me, girl, I was doing things that, I normally wouldn't do. So stop acting like us ladies, we don't get control. We do get control. I need y'all to hop up off that high horse or whatever it is that you own. And let's get down to the nitty-gritty. Let's really talk about it. That D does control you. I've been controlled by it. I have. I have been controlled by some D. I have. It drove me crazy. Okay? I had to have a drink. So that let's not say that D won't drive you crazy. D ain't got no impact. Yes, huh? D will give you some motivation. It just depends on what kind of D and why you getting a D. If you going to get, to get slutted out, that's a whole different situation. You see what I'm saying? Listen here, it's different types of D's. If you trying to go and get slutted out, that's a whole different situation. If you just need some motivational D, like I just need some D to get back up on my stuff, and then it's that, I bitch, who you thought? You know what I'm saying? It's that type of D. Get your confidence back. So let's not say that. D can control, honey. She needs some professional help. Well, that's the thing. And I was just listening to a broadcast the other night with Brian. I don't know if y'all know him, but he's a gay man, and he was, saying that being gay was demonic, and he was just going all in, and you know, the more and more he spoke, it was just it was getting dark and dark and dark. Like he was just going down a rabbit hole. But some people they don't want to do it. You could tell a person, "Oh, therapy is great. Therapy is this," but they don't want to do that. And that's what you call somebody not ready and willing to change, right? We can keep preaching it to them, but that's where the ultimatums and the boundaries come in, even in your relationships. And it goes back to this: he can't control her. Okay, well, there should be some boundaries. Okay, honey, you gonna drink, what we drinking? Okay, you gonna get your liquor or you gonna do your wine? Okay, well, we gonna do about, two drinks, not telling her what to do, but, keeping her, aware of what's going on and all in the process, still looking for resources at the same damn time. But like I said, it's a joint effort. If I'm together with you and you can't help me, you can't motivate me, what are you here for? Because if we're gonna be together long term, shit, we might have bigger things that come up. How you gonna act? How you gonna respond? You gotta ask yourself that. Do you really trust your partner? Do you really trust the person that you giving it up to? Gotta ask yourself that. Does this person have my best interest? If you are of a particular age, you should not be out here still running in the same BS that you was in years and years and years ago. People, you gotta change. You gotta change because the times are gonna change before you. Let's talk about it. Let's wake that up. You've gotta change. But it's the deflection, you know. And I want to talk about because okay, let me read this comment and then I'm gonna get into my next little situation. I've been through it before. I feel you, though. I left a person with substance abuse issues. Okay, so elaborate on that. How did that feel? How did that feel? So mine, one of my exes, he had a drinking problem. Dude was from Grand Rapids, Michigan, and he just bragged about that. Oh, you just, Grand Rapids, this Grand Rapids, that Grand Rapids. I couldn't hear enough of damn Grand Rapids. And he had a drinking problem. First thing he want to do is get up in the morning and drink. I mean, this man drank so much, girl, y'all. He uh damn near burnt a hole through his esophagus. And we in the hospital. I'm there with him. Man, this man get up out the hospital, girl. Guess what he did? He went straight to the damn liquor store. I said, I can't do it. I can't do it. Jay says, I just don't ever stop believing that there is still good in people. That's it. That's all. Yeah, it's good in um, I mean, I want us all to believe that. But at the end of the day, we can see and want the good in people, but people have to go and reach for it. But if you're out here and you're making yourself available, right? You're putting your stuff out here, things are going to come up about you, right? Don't run from it. Talk about it. If something happened, it happened. If you engaged, you engaged. And see, that's another thing I want to get on because Dimples has been out here in these streets and causing so much havoc and putting out lies and stuff. This woman gonna sit up here and go to VS and tell her, oh, you need to be careful for her, you need to watch out for her, this, that, and that. Why are you out here going on a press tour telling people that they need to be watching out for me? I mean, they should be watching out for me, but in the way that you're saying it, like I'm out here trying to take something from them or I'm going to backstab them. But now they're finding out that it was you. It's you out here that's playing both sides of the field. It's you out here that's going and being malicious, gather information, taking it here, taking it there because you want to be loved. You need a friend. No, baby, if I've got something to say to you, I'm going to come to you and I'm going to ask you. I don't need to talk about you behind your back. If you got a channel when you go live, I know how to come over there and ask you for the link so I can tell you what I gotta say. I don't need nobody going to deliver a message for me. I'll deliver it. And that's what pissed me off with Lemmy the other night because he had people in his chat telling us, oh, well, she said this and she said that. Well, tell him to come up here and tell me what the hell I said then. He gonna get mad. Well, I asked you what was going on. I, I want to address them. If they said I said it, tell them to come up here. Let's have a conversation. If I said it, let me say it. Okay, we got somebody in the back, y'all. Hold on. Give me 1 second. Okay. Give me 1 second. Hello,
Bitch, you ain't got just nobody. You got D1 and motherfucking only Lady Dimples. Okay, bitch? Let's wake this shit
Lady
up.
Dimples. Now, what
Let's
happened
wake
with?
this shit up. Cause you just had my name in your motherfucking dick suckers,
Mm-hmm,
bitch. You
mm-hmm.
want to bark at me on Nessa's
I
platform
did.
last night? What
I
the
did.
fuck is your motherfucking problem, bitch?
I did. And
I'm
listen
on
here, Lady
mute.
Dimples. My issue is you around here lying. Why did you go behind my motherfucking
I
back and
don't
tell?
fucking lie. That
Yes,
didn't
you did.
concern you. I went to my motherfucking mama and gave her a fucking warning.
Gave her a warning for
And,
what?
and, and if she want to expose it, what the fuck ever, that's on her. I don't fucking care. I'll stand in it. I just stood in all that fucking shit. I think you are a trick ass bitch. I don't fucking fuck
I
with
think
you
you're
on that
jealous.
fucking level. And you're a wild fucking card. And I even came over here and told you not to play with her. Cause Tulsa, no one fucking knows what direction you gonna go in but you. And I gave you a warning not to fuck with her, just like I gave her a warning about you. And I said, when Tulsa's on it, she's on it. But no one knows where you gonna fucking go. I ain't gotta hide a motherfucking thing. So therefore, I fucking don't want to fucking trust you.
Well, listen here, Lady Dimples. Why is you going around
Cause you
talking
like to
about
flip
me?
flop and act crazy.
Were
And
you
you're in the
really?
driver's seat. No
Were
one
you?
knows where you're gonna go, Tulsa. No one knows. Am I right or wrong?
Does it matter?
And you like to troll. I don't do trolling. I
Does it
don't. I
matter?
told you that when we first met and tried to talk to you. I don't do trolling. We can have good and pleasant interactions, and then something in your head will have a fucked up interaction. I don't like it. I like
Lady Dimples.
consistency.
Listen,
Yes, ma'am. It's on. I'm on your panel
how many times have you doxed people?
as many times as I need it. But you're a doxer too. Didn't you dox
I
Octavius? Can you give me
I
Octavius
was working
information?
on a case. I was
Can
working
you
on a
give me
case.
Octavius information? Cause I want to pull up. Cause Kiki says he got a big dick, girl. He's ugly as sin.
Hmm.
But Kiki said he got a big dick, and she said it's so big she can't take it. So how big you think that is?
He looks like Gary with the T. I'm not
Oh, he's
interested.
ugly. Oh, he's an ugly, dusty motherfucker. Didn't that coarse hair? Ugh.
So
Mm.
listen, are you going to interview Duke's trainee girl, the
Okay,
alleged trainee girl?
how's my sound, y'all? I can get my
Sound
headphones.
is perfect.
Okay, let's be real, Tulsa. Let's pause for the cause because I see you and you see me. Can you take down that fucking butterfly?
Mm-mm.
Cause you covering up my motherfucking face. What
Girl,
the
I
fuck
don't
you
know
think
what
I'm a
you're
porn
capable
bar?
of
No, I don't know
doing.
what you're capable of doing. I'm giving you my word, Scout's honor. I ain't gonna porn bomb you. I porn bomb one motherfucker, and that was like 4 years ago. And I was on camera when I did it. I don't do no
Okay.
sneaky underhand shit. That's why I don't understand what VS thought she was gonna do. What she thought was gonna run and hide like the other weak bitches? No, bitch. See, you didn't raise me up. I was already raised up before you got here. The spirit just told me to come help you out and latch on and encourage you, but you can't help people like that. Mm-mm. No,
So
ma'am. No, sir.
why did you fall out with your mother?
She fell out with
Your
me.
mother.
She fell out with me. I didn't fall out with her. She chose dick over candy.
I don't think she's in the I don't think she's in the man, is she?
That bitch is in the men. Just like
Um,
my name has been in your mouth, bitch. If Kiki puts you out, Octavius, so I said I'll come pick you up, boo. I'll drive 3 hours. I come pick you up. You don't gotta walk on the side of the road. I'll come get you, boo. You just go in to the Starbucks and I'll come pick you right on up.
well,
But you're gonna have to
Octavius,
give
the
up
link
that
is
dick.
right there. Oh, I don't know nothing about that.
There's
But
no
Octavius,
there's
you can
no
come
such
on
thing
up.
as free lunch, Octavius. You're gonna have to give up that dick, honey.
Mm. Well, where y'all gonna go? Are y'all gonna go to his basement or y'all gonna get a hotel
Oh
room?
no, I got my own place.
Oh, okay. I was
Hmm.
gonna say if you go over to his mama's house, you can't be too loud.
Oh no. Mm-mm. No. Cause Kiki can't even go over there.
So listen here, let's get down to the nitty
Oh, so
gritty.
girl, so I just got to know straight facts, honey, because we was kikiing real quick. First of all, no fucking tossa. We gonna pause before we get any fucking where. Cause you had said something over on Nessa's that I didn't fucking appreciate. I'm gonna give you a minute to fucking identify what the fuck that is and think on it real cute. And if not, I'll clarify. I'll be back.
Okay, so while Lady Dimples goes and get her drink, you all make sure you like, share, and subscribe. Tell somebody that we're live. Octavius, you can come on up here. You know what you just said. Why are you acting like you got amnesia, Octavius? You were just over there. You had so much to say to me. You had so much advice to give me. Octavius, let's not do that. Let's not do it. You know what you did. You know what you did. And see, this is my thing. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. You was just over there taking your clothes off for Lemon. And now you all up trying to get up on my back. The hell off of me. What is wrong with you?
Tossa girl, I'm back.
Yeah, I'm not Lady Dimples. My back is
Where's Miss
small.
Barbara?
Miss Barbara, she chilling. She's around. Hey, Miss
So
Paulette, thank you, baby.
hey, Miss Paulette Boo. So what's what, girl? What does your spirit, your tingle say? Do you believe there's a dare? Do you think there's any validity in our good sister's Lowe's claims? Or are you believing Duke that nothing ever happened?
You know what? I'm always gonna side with the victim. And I say the victim because
Hmm.
yeah.
And you
I
know
don't
what?
get a
That's
right to tell somebody it didn't happen.
That's right. Well, let me confirm in full transparency, I didn't hear the allegations. I've heard Madame Lowe's name. I think she was associated with Savannah Garcia. I know more of Savannah Garcia than Madame Lowe, but I've heard of Madame Lowe, but I don't know nothing about her really. I tried that big old thing, it's just too young for me. I'm an old bitch. I'm almost 40. You know what I mean? So I can't get in that big old shit. I tried. My ADHD was getting with all that shit flying on the screen, and I just couldn't do it. But I say that to say, um, I'm with you. I do want to incline and question. But the thing with sexual abuse and what gets me worse, where
Essay.
especially,
Essay, baby.
sorry, thank you, honey. I didn't mean to do it. Did someone come up here?
Yes. Hey, Monopoly. How you doing, honey?
You know them?
Yeah.
Hey.
Monopoly, you on mute?
Yeah, nah, you hear me?
Yeah, I hear you, boo.
Oh, you from New York, baby?
Yeah,
Oh
what's up?
God, is that's fucking Octavius trying to copy our fucking voice? He killed me when he trying to talk
No,
like the punks. He killed me.
no, it's
It's not me,
Octavius,
weirdo.
it's Monopoly, and it's Lady Dimples.
Oh, okay. It was a glitch. Okay, go ahead.
Damn,
But I'm
Dimplez, you
I'm
just left
glad
off
that
my
you know
mic.
what you are.
Tulsa, what up?
Hey, boo, how you doing?
Tulsa, why we ain't mend our relationship yet?
Ooh, cause she's a
I
bipolar bitch.
I want to Monopoly. I really do. You've been on my mind lately.
Ain't none of that.
No, no,
You
no,
should have.
no, 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 not like that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but I'm saying ain't none of that because I felt like we clicked on some realness, and then you switched on me. Like I was like, yo, where this come from? You feel me? So I'm like I really had the vibes for you. You feel me? And then you just switched on me. Like, where that come from? Like you was supposed to, like, as we in a family, right? We in a family. Like you probably like my cousin, right? You supposed to guide me through the YouTube game like your Monopoly. This how this shit go. And you just kind of like just threw me out there for the sharks to eat me up on some, like, you feel me? I feel some type of way. I do. And I can't lie. I had love for you. It was no, you feel me? And you did what you did. You move how you move. And I gotta look at you like, damn, like you really try to slick me for no reason. Like I had absolutely nothing but love for you.
Monopoly, you a stud.
Facts.
So that's like
Monopoly.
so like something like that's on
It's
some
not
romance
like
shit.
that. Monopoly, it's not like that. I put my number in the back. No, I really want to mend our relationship. Um, and I apologize. Like you have been on my mind heavy lately. I can't lie. But I do want us to mend our relationship and go forward. How does that sound?
It don't sound good because you only talking about it now because I'm bringing it up because you should have been a real human being and butt it up to me, sis, and be like, yo, bro, like I think you really like I didn't do nothing to you. Like I never, even after, like I never did nothing
Monopoly,
to
you
you for
don't
you.
have to do nothing to this person.
Right? And that's what I'm saying. Like I showed you mad love, bro. Like I think we was really like building, and then you like slick me, and I'm like, damn, that was unexpected. And it's just like that really like broke my heart. Like I had mad love for you, cuz, and you did me how you did me, and that was slimy. I understand now how the game work and how they move, but I had nothing. Like we sat on the phone for hours, hours, and I was
Yes,
being nothing but real with you.
but listen here. My thing is I kind of felt like it was you that kind of listened to them because like the way you was moving and I couldn't really say too much because like if I did say something then you like oh you're trying to hate on me but I sit back I observe I see how people roll but it wasn't my thing I backed out of certain things and that was because it went against shit that I just wasn't cool with it but no
So I
I
made
want to apologize.
sis,
Hmm.
I made I made lemonade out of lemons, you heard?
And that is true.
Nobody expected a monopoly to come out of nowhere and be a monopoly. You heard what I'm saying? And then when I seen you, I'm like, okay, that's family. Like that's somebody I can invite to come to the show with me. That's somebody I can invite to come to the walk with me in New York. Like I'm a name besides a Monopoly.
I
I'm
heard of
from
him.
my hood. They respect you know who I am. Like you feel me? Like
Yeah,
I'm a Queens nigga. Like they know
I know
me.
you are.
You feel me? Monopoly is a whole different character. You know what I mean? This is a YouTube character. But when I met you on that level, Tosa, like I personally like attached to you. You was like the first YouTuber like I really like genuinely like gave you my number. Like, okay, bro, let's talk. We was talking on the phone for hours. I'm like, okay, that's family. And you did me how you did me, and you try to play me off on some like just teaching me simple things like how to make a thing for the page. What y'all call that?
Thumbnails.
Yeah, you play me like that. And I'm like, damn, you ain't even had to do that. Like I'm a big number. Like I'm hurt. Like I'm not
Listen
going.
here. I got something for you like right now. Listen here. I'm about to start my class. I'll give it to you for free. I got my Queen Tulsa's content creator class. I got you for free. I want you to connect with me. But look on the screen right quick. I got the reason why I had whited things out because I'm not trying to give away what I got and tell for y'all. But listen, I'm gonna get you. I'll do it for free. This is a love transaction. How about that? Would you be up
No,
for that? Can I
no,
make it
it's
up to you
no,
that way?
no, because I still feel a type of way, and I feel like this conversation I'm up here having with you, and I do apologize for the last time I was up here with uh TJ, right?
Yeah.
I have my personal angst against TJ, right? Because we're family, right? You been gay since you was born, right?
Hmm.
So have I, right? I represent a homosexuality. So with us being put the way we are put in community, we have to stand with each other, right? So I
Did you
stood
get my
by
number
you.
out the bag?
Hmm?
Did you get my number out the bag?
I gotta hold on, let me put that. I'm gonna put it in my phone right now, but like,
I don't want you to
yeah,
forget.
but like we was like vibing though, like we didn't ever have to go like we have real like we had real conversations, Tulsa. We did.
We
And I
did.
never once on some like recording you, exposing you. Like I felt like, okay, that's my homie. When I'm out there, I'm definitely linking. We definitely rocking. And you just let me down. You let me down. Like I feel so let down by you. And I can't, sis. I can't. I can't like keep pretending like it never happened. It happened and it broke my heart. It really did. And if you want to move that way, and even if I'm up here right now, and everybody like, oh, Monopoly on Tulsa Live. No, I'm keeping it 100 because that's who I am.
No, you
Is in my
moved with them niggas and they was moving funny, so I had to move the hell out the way. If you
I
really want to
wasn't
be real
moving
about it,
with
you
them.
was
I
moving with them
was
niggas and they was moving funny, and I moved it right the hell out the way. You already know me. I don't
yo,
stay in the spot long.
Storm,
I'ma get up. I'ma
Storm,
get it.
Storm wanted me to go against y'all. I didn't do it. Storm wanted me, Storm Monroe, and he can't. Storm Monroe
Okay,
wanted me to go against y'all.
I I
Vaughn Ray
got
wanted
it.
me to go against y'all, and I didn't do that. And I understand too. I didn't do that. I just didn't know what side to pick because I haven't been, I didn't know what was going on. I didn't know. But when I had that personal conversation with you on the outside and you let me know at my lowest when they was kicking my back in, Tulsa, where was you at? Where the fuck was you at? You
Screenshot
watched
the
it.
number in the back.
No, ain't no, you watched them kick my back in and you didn't say nothing. Nothing. You sat there silent as a church mouse. You didn't say nothing. Nothing.
Well, you know,
Nothing.
this person
Nothing.
had Monopoly. This person had the nerve to say I was a bad person, but I never left a friend out there. You know, that's sad though. You know that Tulsa did you like that. I'm keeping it 100.
That's facts. Like I really like had nothing but genuine love for you and some like respect. And you did me how you did me. You move how you move, and I'm just like, wow, like that's crazy. I mean, it is what it is. Like, but I had mad love for you, Tosa. And now I feel like my heart cold, like it's an ice box where that my heart used to be. When y'all be like, okay, link back up, show love, and I'm like, I can't. Like, I don't even want to no more. I mean, like I really don't even want to show love no more. And it's not like I never had love for you, but it's how you moved. You moved on some like we was growing, we was building, we was
No, you started dealing with those dudes. You started dealing with everybody. You was just moving with the wrong crowd, Monopoly, and I don't think you get that. You
I
wasn't
didn't
man
move with
enough for me. You wasn't man enough for me. You was
I didn't
acting like
move
a
with
bitch.
nobody.
So, yeah, hold up,
I
y'all
didn't
had
move
like
with
a y'all had like a lovers relationship.
wood. Never mind. Look, no, we didn't. I had love for
Sound like
Tulsa
you
on
slipped
some
up a
general.
little bit though. Sound like you slipped up a little bit. Like, because
Yeah,
I'm gonna be honest. I'm gonna be honest. It sounds like some kind of like Tulsa put the Mac on you.
nah, it wasn't like that. Like, no, it's
I mean,
theatrics,
it's
but
all good. I mean, like I know y'all have like all kind of like you know
I'm more
love is blind.
susceptible. I am more susceptible, but no, it wasn't like that. Like we never, no, it wasn't like
Yeah, we
that.
were never
Like it was,
intimate.
yeah, no, it was no romantic, nothing back and forth. But I felt like Tulsa was trying to play that I'm in a high position and you in a lower position than me type shit when she saw the potential in me, right? And could have just said, "Yo, Monopoly, I got your hand. Come up, I'm gonna drag you right up." And all I did, I reached out. She basically said, "Yo, give me a hand." I reached my hand out, and she basically never picked that shit up, type shit. You feel me? On some like family. It was never like nothing romantic. I don't want
That
y'all to think me and Tulsa ever had nothing romantic.
that is not true.
Let me find that
See,
Tulsa Mackin on the back end
That
with these
is
women.
not true.
Tulsa
you over
Mackin.
here, you over here
Yeah,
geeking. You
but Monopoly. Let me go ahead and get this wannabe transgender halfway cross dresser together real quick. Um, like let me tell you, Tulsa. Like I'm merciful to you. You know what I'm saying? And I'm very merciful. Like you know what I mean. You see me around these sectors and stuff, and then like every now and then the niggas that y'all scared of in the B sector, I done like whipped their ass. I done did my thing and moved on to other sectors and did what the fuck I do. I don't even claim a sector, okay? As you know. And as far as your background, I already know that when you doxed me in that same video in 2022, you talked about your own mental health issues. And so, because my friend Star dealt with mental health, and I see mental health in other people that I know, I can recognize it.
Okay, so listen here. Um, I want you to say your piece, but our royal family, they are offended when you misgender me. I'm in a beef
I
sector.
didn't
Like
misgender
I
you.
get it. Yeah, you
I didn't
did. But
misgender you.
Norris said, "Be respectful to Toast Octavius." That's
All
it.
right, so let me go ahead. All right. So the thing is, all I said to you tonight was the fact that you could do a lot better if you don't cry to the content creator. And I think the same thing with Lady Dimples was, yeah, if you want that smoke with Duke Pharaoh, have that smoke. But you know, I don't fuck with VS. Everybody know that. You know what I'm saying? And unlike you motherfuckers, I'll put that bitch name in the title and drag the motherfucker. I did it multiple times. So I'm not on the level that y'all niggas on. So let me just say that when it comes to that, stop crying. I was just saying, stop crying. It's a bad look when you're on the panel. Stop looking for motherfuckers to help you. If you're gonna be in these sectors where they're beefing back and forth, it was just to say, hey, handle your own. Do your thing on your own. People will drop you. They will turn your mic down. They got all kind of tricks to the trade. That was actually me trying to throw you an alley oop on advice because you look bad when you cry to the CC. Okay, it wasn't about me trying to
I was
like stage
crying.
you. Yeah, when you said, "Oh, she's being a uh, she's choosing men over women or something like that. You know what I'm saying?
So was I crying or did I make a statement?
No, the thing is, you had your Discord with Duke,
No, I'm just
and
trying to. I'm trying
when
to
you
figure it
was
out.
losing in that Discord, we felt like you was being attacked or you were losing in the Discord. You reverted back to trying to get somebody to help you in some form of fashion. You know what I'm saying? Even if they do say something, it's for you when you're on the panel to handle your own. You
Was
know
I
what I'm saying?
crying or did I make a
Yeah,
statement?
it was. Yeah, you was reaching for help. You was
So
reaching for help,
by me
saying
calling,
that she's male identified. That's what it was.
so I was crying for help when I said that.
I mean, if your point is gonna stand, let it stand. You know what I'm saying? And then fuck what she got to say. You know what I mean? They a content creator is doing you a favor just by allowing you on their platform. You know
Well,
what I'm
listen
saying?
here. The reason why I said it was male identified is because I felt like she was trying to stop me from saying what I wanted to say to him. So I wasn't saying
I
anything.
think I actually started the conversation about it.
But
You know what I'm
listen, she
saying?
interrupted me and she was trying to get like I felt like she was trying to stop me from going in on him. I felt like she was trying to protect him. So by me saying you're male identified because she's interrupting my comeback, that means I'm crying out. It means I wanted to get in that ass.
Well, that's your thing to do it. You can be more creative, but when the crowd sees it, I was just saying when the crowd sees it, it looks like you're crying and makes you look weak. So I was trying to throw you a tip on how to move in these spaces because you're failing at it. You know what I'm saying? You're failing at it. And one of the things I think we even with Dimples reaching for BS to help her, uh, that was a fail. You know what I'm saying?
Well,
It's like
listen here.
if you're starting beef with somebody and you got smoke, you to do an interview that's going to expose somebody. Yeah, you need to handle your own smoke. You know what I'm saying? Everybody got enough weight. Some people done been to court. I done been to court. BS done been to court. Kiki done been to court. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
And people threaten court, police, all that kind of shit. So everybody got their own stress. YouTube cameras got her own stress. And so, like, if you on there, you doing these pointed questions at somebody, yeah, nobody's trying to take on your smoke.
But did you like my
So,
question that I had for Duke?
I mean, they were good. I mean, I think somebody needed to, that's why I asked because I know a lot of people are scared to ask questions. That's why I started asking the questions because I was like, I want to be, um, with all the hoopla with Dimples, I did see the community wall post when Miss Paulette shared it in her live, and I said, okay, if this is a real person, I looked up and I seen that this person is real, and then I heard some validations today about Sin City or whatever, you know what I mean? But on the other side, being fair, I looked at the fact that this person's if this person violated me, you know what I'm saying, in that way, and I'm sensitive to people that go through whatever they go through. Um, but if that person violates you, it'd be like, why put a big cost on it for an interview about it? You know what I'm saying? Why isn't there a police report? You know what I'm saying? And I'm not trying to be pro Duke because I had it out with Duke. You know what I'm saying? Me and Duke wasn't on speak good terms when I even got on the panel. When I was on the panel, he came up behind me, but we wasn't on good terms. So when he came up, I said I asked the questions. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
I don't think that Sin knew about the story. I think that the story was brought to her, and now she's more curious about it. And she was just stating, like earlier, if Madam wanted to come over, she would really want to know what happened, if anything happened between Duke and then the trans woman. But Duke made it very clear that he, had a tally on the trans women, and he knew this particular woman, and she had got unalived and all that. So I was just, asking the questions that I felt like
I mean,
needed to be.
it's like it's worth. I mean, if people want to go into the interview, you know what I mean.
It's the beef
I'll be there
subject,
to listen. I'll be
right?
there to listen. I'll be there to listen to it. You know what I mean. But when the money part came up in that the thing with Dimples with
The
that
four
feed,
hundred dollars.
yeah, that's like okay, now you're trying to pay, trying to use this as a way to get paid. You know what I'm saying? And why isn't there a tell all? Because this person has 30,000 subs when I looked at it. 30,000 subs on
I saw
Instagram.
that.
So and I don't know, I heard they even have a YouTube page or something that's supposed to be big. So they have a big social media platform, and why isn't there a tell all on that? You know what I'm saying? So these are some of the questions I would have for both sides when it comes to it. Um, you know what I'm saying? So I felt like it was valid after I saw the text message between Dimples and the uh the transgender, you know what I'm saying, woman. Lady L'Oreal or something like that, I think it was. Well,
I'm
Madam
sorry,
well,
I don't
Yeah.
mean to interrupt the conversation. I don't know who any of these people y'all discussing is, right? I'm a monopoly. I am the anomaly. I came in and I shook the whole algorithm, right? Tulsa, instead of you saying get on your program or whatever, I would like to invite you, right? For us to have a sit down interview. I will fly you in, book your reservation, your per diem, whatever the case is. I will fly you in so you could sit down and have an interview about your story. How about that?
it's per diem.
Yeah. Listen here, my
I'm
information is
sorry,
right
the
here, and I
internet
put it
is
in the
not a
back.
place for proper grammar. The
Uh-huh.
internet is not the place for proper grammar.
No,
You
I
don't know
want you to
that.
sound smart because you are an anomaly. Okay, like you're better
Right.
than that, and you should be able to. I want you to pronounce the words right because when you say an anomaly and you're special, and I believe in you, Monopoly, and I believe that
Yeah.
you are lucky and that you are divine. And so we used to use the words. I want to give you the proper words so you sound more together. Okay.
Thank you. Octavius. So I guess you've known about me or something. Like you've heard the waves that I made, but what I'm saying is I'm about to make another wave. And Tosa, for us to mend our relationship, here are my extensions. I will fly you in to Atlanta. I will book the studio. I will have you there in live in person, cameras rolling. We'll have on live interview. And I want you to tell your stories. Okay? That's it. That's what I'm offering. Like that's it. That's how we can mend this, and we can do it on a live show and have everybody view it, right? And
Mhm.
that's one. And don't try to hit me on a back end with, oh, I want this amount of money and that. You better glam yourself up and bring your makeup bag with you. I will book you an Airbnb, hotel, whatever it is you want. I will accommodate your stay. I will accommodate your feeding expenses. I'm not that well off on a sector where I can afford your uh extracurricular activities. But however, that's what I think. Just talking to my people, that's what we're willing to do. We'll fly you in. We'll record the whole section. We'll do a whole interview. You can sit down with us, looking beautiful. You can tell your story. I want to hear your story because everybody have a narrative of it, and I want to get the whole picture. You know what I mean? And then we can go from there. That's it.
I appreciate it. Listen, I put my contacts in the back. I put my contacts in the back. Screenshot it, or you could screenshot this thumbnail right here because it got my email on there. But email me. Let's exchange numbers. This is 2025. I'm ready to work. And since the last time we've spoken, I've gained so much knowledge um, with this social media and just navigating through. I mean, I'm still around, I'm still relevant. And so the brand is definitely changing. And I'm just excited to share me with the world. People need to
I,
know who I
I
am.
feel it. This the other day, I was talking to Tasha K, and she could not wait to tell the world how she knew me, and everybody witnessed the very first time I ever spoke to Tasha K virtually. She
Oh,
was telling everybody about.
you just
She
reminded
was
me.
like,
I gotta
You
send
know,
her.
that's how I came to YouTube, Tasha K.
Yeah, I gotta send her her mug. Actually, I'm gonna design one. I was gonna send her the regular one that's on the website, but I'm gonna create one. I think I'm gonna put this picture up. I'm gonna create our mug with this photo, and I gotta send it to her. I told her I was
And
posting it.
please add the birthday to it. And Tasha K couldn't wait to tell everybody. The first time y'all seen it, I didn't, like I'm not like Tulsa, you should know this. I'm not a clout chaser because I feel like I am the clout. I
You are.
am her. You know what I mean? So when I met Tasha K the first time, she was like, whoa, in front of 10,000 people. She was like, listen, my team is looking. We would like your contact information because we want to build. But I didn't know anything
Monopoly.
about this YouTube game and I didn't know
Monopoly.
how it worked, right?
Well, you
And
from
then
Jamaica, Queens, or something?
Octavius. I was gonna tell you
stop.
to elaborate
Don't
on
tell
your
me
story.
where you from, bro, because you reading me, bro. Where you from?
You sound just like Star, actually.
Mm.
I went to Jamaica High School. What you mean?
No, I'm saying that's how my friends sound. Y'all sound all like
It's
a
in
little
my
bit.
Star Marie.
Yeah, I went to Jamaica, Queens. I'm from Jamaica, Queens. I went to Jamaica High School. They know me in my city, right? Outside of this Monopoly thing, they know me in a whole different moniker. I am
Yeah.
her in my city. Like I command respect when I walk in the room and all of that because of just who I am and how I move, right? It's not because of clout chasing and dick riding. I don't do that. Like I'm not trying to ride off of nobody's coattail, but Tosa, I'm really here because I thought we had a great relationship and you really like just screwed me and I didn't like that. And I held it for so long and I'm like now publicly speaking out on the matter because I'm like, damn, bro, why did you do me like that? Like, I get it. Now it's not for the fortune of fame because I know I am talented, I'm blessed, I'm gifted, all the above. A couple of days ago, Tasha was yelling out, telling everybody, like, I know you. You should have seen me when I was at Tasha's show. She was in love with me. Like, she was like, yo, look, you really do what you do and you do it good. And I'm like, it's natural. But Tosa, I think we should start by making a show. I'll invite you. We'll record everything. You have access to the footages. I'm not holding nothing from nobody. um Octavia, I'm sorry, but I do not really like know who you are. I don't be watching this drama every day because it drains my energy. As a Pisces, I cannot keep up with that. I
I'm a
have to be.
Pisces too. Wow.
When your birthday? When your birthday?
I can't say it. I can't say it, but you know.
You in the third month or you in the second?
Yeah. I'm at third. I'm in the third.
Stop playing. Me and Tasha have
Third,
the same
third,
birthday.
third of the third. Third of the third.
We okay. You know it's different vibes to it. Me and Tasha share the same birthday, so you can imagine as explosive as she is, she recognized that I'm just as explosive as she is. I met Tasha's father. We sat, we talked. I met Tasha's team. We sat, we talked. Like security was trying to kick me out the door, and she was like, "Oh no, that's my people's. Let her through the VIP." And it was an amazing time linking up with Tasha, and she got to meet my woman and all of that good stuff. But
All
Tulsa,
right.
I
So
guess
listen here. What you say?
I guess you and Octavia have a grind. I don't have nothing to do with it, Octavia. I'm going to
Nah,
now binge.
we ain't got nothing going on. You know, Tulsa's a nobody over in this space. So
Oh, child.
uh, you know,
That's what I'm saying. I'm
Tulsa.
I'm gonna binge watch your content right now so I can see who you are. I'm not gonna front and
Oh
say
well,
that I
like
know who you are.
I knew. Well, how I came to the internet space, and I met a lot of people from the entertainment sector. Well, I actually knew Nick at Night first. So
Tell
I
the
was over
people
at
your channel. Both
oh
of
my
y'all.
Oh,
channel.
yeah, tell me. I
Uh,
got a crush on Nick and Leah.
Yeah. So when Nick at
I
Night had
see
her
it.
first panel, it was me and that guy Yusuf be over in this in the beef sector sometimes. So I remember him from way. He used to go by Saturn, something like that.
you talking
Um,
about you, sir, right there.
yeah, that Yusuf. Yeah, he used to go by Saturn. That's before he called himself Yusuf. So he used to be over there. But I would visit Nick at Night from time to time, and the Stop Marie story went viral, and that's how I got to know Tasha K from Instagram. And then that's some of the people that started the beef sector. I met them. before it was a beef sector back then. Like I ain't gonna say some of the people names because I know Toast won't get along with them. But you know,
You
so I
can
had
say
my run in the
I'm not
entertainment
tripping.
sector.
Yeah, you can say
Oh,
it. I'm
like
not.
S.S. Hutchinson, S.S. Hutchinson, Sweet Mom for Life, Sweet Mom for Life, King of Pain, Amon Wiggins. So I did 3 interviews of him. I did 3 interviews among Wiggins, and I got him to interview with Star. The interview he had with Star.
Well, so
I,
everybody knows that King of Pain, as you call him, right? Which he is not, right? He's king of taking pains because he's gonna get
I don't
sued
know him that well,
for.
but I remember when all of them had like their channels were like really small. You know what I mean?
Well, he is getting a lawsuit from me for recording me in a one-party state and releasing, not only releasing my conversation with him on that private call, but he also released my personal information. So he's getting a lawsuit for that, for defamation, and not only that, for emotional distress and loss of wages. So he's
Now
about
that
to
would be
get
for
hit.
wiretapping first, wouldn't it?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Because he recorded me in a state that he wasn't supposed to have recorded me without my permission.
Yeah, one
So he
party consent
fucked up.
state. Yeah.
He is in California and he did that. And he shouldn't have done that. And now he's fucked. Y'all should understand why he stopped talking about me on his platform when I did threaten him back then with a lawsuit. But now I am actually going to go through with the lawsuit. So he is gonna be getting sued by me for doing that. So King Payne has some shit coming for him in the tables. And this is exclusive shit that I'm sharing with y'all right now. Facts. But give it up. Oh, Tosa, you want us to talk about this crazy ass lady up here?
Yes, please.
Oh, well, go ahead. I wanted to say something, and I'll get down. Let y'all have y'all show.
Oh,
But yeah,
Toya, go ahead.
but I was just saying to Tulsa is that yeah, I wasn't trying to roast you tonight. So all that what you're trying to do now, it was unnecessary tonight. You know what I mean? Like if anything, when they had that panel the other day, I was just saying, guys, the beef sector, because I was the one that came out. Lemon got mad when I said it. I said that the beef sector is known as an LGBT friendly space, and he got very upset. But that's how we fell out. You know what I mean? And I visit multiple sectors, and my girlfriend is from the beef sector. You know what I mean? And so I spend some time over here a lot, and you know, but I do understand when I come to these spaces what it gives, and that I have to be respectful of the people in this space, from all backgrounds, right? You know what I mean? So it's like the same thing if you go to the Israelite sector, people that are radical about the Bible, of course, yeah, you're not going to fit in. You know what I mean? But you got to understand that you came into that space, right?
What up,
So
though?
what's going on, Vic?
Hey, Vic.
What's happening?
How are you?
Oh man, fantastic. Sitting out here on my lunch break. I said, look, toss a lie. I'm pulling up. Ah,
Yes.
Yeah,
Listen
yeah,
here.
but I
Get in
was
where you fit in. And the content creators, y'all let the people know where to follow you at.
I'm on Octavius Prime. Just look up Octavius Prime or hashtag Octavius Prime. All my videos will come up, and I'm there.
oh
I'm
Lord, you can
Monopoly.
Google Victim on. You can Google Victim on. I'm in the search engine. Ah,
First of all, I'm sorry. Your name says troll. You need to belong under the bridge somewhere. You probably don't have internet at. Go back there, right? But my name is Monopoly. They know who I am. But long story short, let's get back to this lady out there in Pakistan turning up.
Oh, let me
That's
just go
what
ahead
I'm.
and finish what I got to say because I don't want to say that. But I was just saying the other day with the guys on the panel the other day, when they were talking about the transgenders in the beef sector and them being harassed. Um, I would say, because there's some mental health things too. You know what I mean? It's not normal to try to like
You
come
a
at
trans?
people.
You a trans? Are you a
Oh no,
trans?
hell no, no, no. I'm not trans. No, no. I'm
Okay,
a straight
so I
man.
also believe I am a lesbian woman, right? I am a
Yeah.
lesbian African American, right? Proud of who I am, and I don't believe in trans. And as much as I'm in a community, right, I have angst against the trans because
That's
they
exactly what
put
I'm talking about. It's like when it comes to that type of dynamic and beliefs, and people have their beliefs about who they are. You know what I mean? I was saying that the B sector would is a place for people. They are friendly to that type of idealism. But that's what I was reminding the guys. But then I'm also saying that I remember when Tulsa doxed me, that Tulsa told me that she was not told me, but in the docs in 2022, she told the crowd about her mental health challenges and some of the trauma that they went through in the past. So I can be more forgiving after knowing that, and I'm not trying to shade nobody. You know what I'm saying? By knowing some
Mhm.
person's background and where they've been. You know what I mean? Just by the fact that, uh the alleged drug abuse, prostitution in the background. And it's nothing to like, now I'm not trying to shade, but it's
No,
like
it
the
was no
fact that
alleged drug abuse. I did drugs.
okay. So the drugs and the prostitution to be at a place of rest that I believe that you're in is amazing. You know what I'm saying? And I know you're trying to
Thank
Yeah.
you.
Talk about Kiki and what she go through, but sobriety is a journey. We fall, we get up, you know what I'm saying, and we try again. And that's like I see MU going through the same thing now, from what I'm hearing. And I hope that
Who
she
that is?
get up back. Misunderstood. That's what they're saying. I
I
don't know
don't.
for certain, but yeah.
I don't know.
So I see that she's going through that, and I was like, when it comes down to I can understand the trauma. You know what I'm saying? Because I had my cousin. He was bad things happened to him when he was younger. He died of HIV in 2022, and he wanted to give up on life in 2000. I think of 2013. You know what I'm saying? And he
Yeah.
kept pressing forward. You know what I'm saying? And I was instrumental in talking to him like, yeah, you keep moving. You know what I'm saying? Don't give up. You know what I mean? You got life. And then he became a uncle to the kids that he adopted, and they loved him very, very much. And they wept very much to when he died. So, I saw the good in his life, at the end of it. So I understand people go through traumas, people go through certain things, and I'm respectful of that. But I also want, if you can try, respect me too. Especially if I'm not doing anything to you. You know what I mean? If I'm not doing
Yeah.
anything to you and I'm not trying to like tear you down, you know what I mean? Then, like just as much you want me to respect your sexuality, I want you to respect mine. You know what I mean? And I think that's fair what the men were saying the other day. You know what I'm saying?
I'm
So
sorry,
Hold
Octavius.
on. Whoa,
Are
whoa.
you
About
sexual or
who?
heterosexual?
Oh, I'm sorry.
was that?
Let me get out of Mia's conversation.
I'm sorry. I just wanted to know his sexuality.
Oh, I'm straight. Absolutely, yeah.
You a hetero? You a
Yes.
hetero? Okay.
Yes.
Okay. Okay.
My girlfriend is
Truth be
known on
told,
here. Yeah.
yeah,
My
yeah. Most
girlfriend
of my
is known
friends.
on here. My girlfriend is known on here, so it's like um
Wait, what's her name?
Kiki Prime.
Kiki Prime. Okay.
Yeah.
I'm
So
sorry. I'm not familiar. I'm not familiar. I'm not
yeah,
familiar.
it's like it's a different space. I know where you're from, but this is a different space where we're talking about now. But like I really think that like I'm very like even with the Duke situation, like if it was some realism to a violation, I'm open to hear it. You know what I'm saying? Because I do
Yeah.
understand, and I've had family members that have been violated. And like my cousin, for example, he was violated at 8 years old by his stepfather. You know what I'm saying? And it took him to a life of trauma, drug abuse, prostitution. You know what I'm saying? And for me, in our family, that was unfair for what happened to him, and he had no control of that situation, and it gave him desires and urges that he otherwise wouldn't have had, I believe, if it wasn't for this man. You know what I'm saying? Um, so I'm cognizant of that. You know what I mean? And you know, I think that in the space, as far as like when there are straight men on the panels in the beef sector, you know, be respectful to those men because it's just as much you want them to respect you. You know what I mean? I could call it trolling. You know what I'm saying? You give respect, you get respect. You know what I'm saying? That's
Okay,
what I believe.
I wanna touch on that right quick. And what specifically are you talking about? Let's call out the situation so we can address it.
Oh,
No,
I'm just saying,
respectfully.
which situation in general?
No, because you keep elaborating on, respecting men and they're heterosexual and, they're I mean,
Well,
I'm
I
trying to
think
figure
that
out where we're
okay, like
going.
Lady Dimple is talking about my penis size. You know what I'm saying? I'm not
You
Oh,
talking
got a
about
little.
I'm not talking about your booty. You know what I'm saying?
You
And
wait.
the tightness
You
of it
got
or
a.
some shit.
You do you have a little wee wee?
No, my girlfriend got drunk instead of having a very big one.
Um.
She got drunk and told,
Okay. So
and
what's the
so
problem?
no. The thing is, people like I didn't appreciate from my girlfriend. I've been very vocal about that. You know what I mean? Talk about my sex life and under my clothes when she was drinking. You know what I mean? And I'm saying for someone that wants respect, you know what I mean? I'm asking for the same type of respect that they want when they say don't
So wait,
misgender them.
Octavia, hold on one second. Tulsa, sis,
yes, boo.
did
Uh-huh.
you did you did you talk about his wee wee?
No, he's not talking about me. No, I don't do that. I don't do that.
You just did with Dimples.
Okay,
I
so
just did
your
with
angst
Dimplez.
is
What are you talking about?
Okay.
so your
It's all good.
Octavia's angst is what Tulsa was hanging out with Dimples and talked about your
Well, no,
wee wee.
right before I got up here, Dimples got up here and started talking about me and my size of my penis. Okay. You know what I mean? Now I don't sexualize them,
So,
right?
Octavius, let me ask you this so we have clarification for the audience. Did you hear me say, "Ooh, Lady Dimples, how big is Octavius?" Did I ever say that?
Yeah, but it was like you want that
Oh,
respect when it comes to no, I'm saying you said okay, you want respect when it comes to
no.
you and you want people to say, okay, hey, uh, that's too much, or don't misgender that person, right? You know what I mean? But this person's coming up on a panel, and I was being dogged before I even got up here. All I said to you, I didn't go hard on you at all. Like I could go hard, you know what I'm saying? And
But
I didn't go
Octavius,
hard on you at all.
you have to
I
understand
didn't.
the opinions and the views are not mine. So I was trying to get to the questions that I had. But if you were here, you could. I don't know if she was, but it sounded like she was inebriated, and I was trying to get to my question. I wasn't. I I didn't ask about your
Yeah,
stuff.
I'm just saying. Like, just say this. Okay, for example, I'm gonna just say this, and I'm gonna get done. I don't have no issues with you. You did dox me. I forgave that shit. I moved on. You know what I'm saying? And I don't bother you. And actually the other day I was saying, guys, have some restraint because I know Tulsa been through a lot of trauma. You know what I'm saying? If she do what if she's calling herself trolling, Tulsa's been through a lot of trauma. Tulsa's talked about uh what she's been through, right? And that's what I'm saying. I was actually being, hey, understand if this happens, don't take it too much to heart. You know what I'm saying? But the thing is, if I say the slightest thing, you know what I mean, then it's like, oh, Octavius is a bad person. Octavius is this, that, and the third. He's on my tail. He's doing all that shit, and I'm not. You know what I mean? I don't bother you. You know what I mean? I really don't. I really don't bother you.
So, what kind of content do you create on a platform? What is it? Like you black woke or you
Uh, well,
what?
I'm originally from the conscious community. I'm from the conscious
Hmm.
community, so I've been a part of the conscious community so since the '80s actually, and since I was 8 years old. So um, I've been part of the conscious community. Then also, as I came in doing consciousness, and I did got into entertainment a little bit, and then I got sidetracked with getting into a lot of stuff dealing with the sectors. And matter of fact, I got to know Victim on when he was covering the Nature Boy stuff, and I knew Nature Boy back in 2017 when he was cool with King Noble. I used to do radio shows with King Noble and Nature Boy before he got famous. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
I've been around for a long time, and so I cover travel vlogs, conscious community, entertainment, and also I do get
Okay.
into some black sector, beef sector stuff, Mo3 sector stuff.
Okay. 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 Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm just trying to get an idea. Okay. So okay. Yeah, I get it. Your beef with Tulsa is that what she was trying to flush
No,
out
the
and
thing
wait
is,
for.
we already had a past, and like we already had past. Like I don't want to get agitated about me being doxxed, right? Because a lot of bullshit
Mm-hmm.
happened to me because I got doxxed in the first place. And the first person to dox me was Tulsa, right? And so
Okay.
I'll be like, okay, I'm having a forgiving heart about that shit. You know what I'm saying?
It don't
Because
seem to me like you're
no,
forgiving though,
I could be a very fucked up troll. You know what I'm saying? Like I know I'm very, very intelligent and I'm very, very diabolical when I want to be or need to be. But I don't want to do that with nobody. You feel what I'm saying? So if I was beefing with
right?
somebody, it would be somebody, you know, that I really got issues with. So I don't beef with people like that on an often level. But
So you
I
got
don't
issue
have
with
no
Tulsa?
issues with Tulsa. I don't. So we've been had buried the hatchet about 2 years ago on Tracy's channel, and so like, hey, keep it cool, keep it cute, and let's just we speak our hellos and our goodbyes. You know what I'm saying? We both come from a similar space. I was over there in the entertainment T sector at one point, you know, and so I know what it is. I don't know Tasha K like that, but I came to YouTube because of Tasha K. You know what I'm saying? And getting known, like knowing the YouTube
The first
community because of
time
her.
Tasha Cole saw me or spoke to me, she was in awe. Like she was in awe in front of 10,000, 15,000 people. She was in awe. And everybody saw that. And I didn't understand the hate that came with somebody of that type of magnitude looking at you and saying, you're good. Like you're not just good, but you're dumb good. And it brought a lot of hate. And
Well, I think that women from the Jamaica Queens are very good storytellers. You know what I mean? That can grab people's attention. And
yeah,
that's how I knew that's where you were from. You know?
I wasn't telling the story though. I was just being real. Like that's me. I'm already who I am in my city with my name. Like you feel me? My face card is good. I can get a body from my face card. But it's like I wanted to try to separate that, separate that from the internet because that's everything I've done didn't involve the internet. And, I just wanted to separate that. I didn't know who a Tulsa was. Like one day I just decided to click my computer and go live and it went crazy. You see what I'm saying? Type
Yeah,
of
that's
it
what's up.
a moment. Like I didn't know who these people were, and I didn't care to look into their lives and who they were because it's online. Like we're not dealing with each other personally. You're not like somebody I know around the block. Like if you know what I mean? Like I gotta know who I'm standing next to. If I'm gonna fly with the Eagles or I'm gonna swim with the Sharks, I gotta know which one are you? Are you a piranha? Are you a big back whale? Like I gotta know that type of information. And I felt like I didn't feel the need to investigate these people when I was dealing with them. And but I don't know who your wife Kiki is, but I want to ask Kiki, do you love me? But it doesn't seem like Kiki loves you that much if she's up here exposing your personal information. Like that's supposed to
No,
be
I
private.
mean that's where forgiveness and love come in. Knowing that
Yeah,
someone
but
has it, so someone can have an
given
issue. So like she's she's been on a sobriety journey from alcoholism, and she only had 3 slip-ups, and we had a real bad one last year. That was the worst one, and
Okay, so
and almost two
Octavia,
years that we've been together.
Octavia. Okay, so my journey brought me to when I started this journey, right? It was because I was dealing with an alcoholic, right? When they get that drunk and they get that inebriated, that their reality start to blur with their pigments of their imagination of how they see facts. That's what brought me to the internet. And like, you know what? I gotta go harder and I gotta get paid if I'm a post. So a lot of these people don't change, bro. They don't. Uh I was raised in a family
Well,
of nine.
I've seen the change. You feel me? I've seen the change, and I know what I know I can recognize the triggers now, and I believe I'm a better help. And you know, it's not like she doesn't get drunk every day and she doesn't drink every day. You know what I'm saying? And I can say that for a fact. You know what I mean? I can say that for a
Well,
fact.
I ended up finding bottles under my car seat, right? I was driving in my truck and I'm like, what is that? Keep hitting, buggling, and making noise. It was a bottle hidden under my car seats. That's what I'm saying. Like, that's facts for me. I was finding bottles hidden on my you it, I get it. You love your woman, stand by your woman, right? Stand by her. I don't know who this woman is, and I'm not going to tell you nothing about her. But I'll tell you one thing. I have dealt with alcoholics, and I'm not dealing with that no more. No, ain't no way. No, you have your personal issues. You deal with that on your own. I don't get to come in the middle of that. And I realized that, you're a star. You're a star on YouTube, right? You got more subs or she got more subs?
She got more subs. Right.
She got more subs. So you eating off her club.
No,
She
I'm
not
not.
eating off of yours.
No, I'm
Okay,
not.
so separate yourself. Let her heal. When it comes to, let me say this, right? Let me say this because I have to be real with you. I don't know you. And this is why I'm an anomaly and I'm in a monopoly, right? When people are dealing with excessive use of self-medication, it could be from pills, it could be from smoking, it could be from drinking. Whatever it is that they're doing is because they're trying to numb the pain of the trauma that they have already dealt with, which means they're not going back to recognize and say, you know what? I dealt with that trauma as a 5-year old, 10-year old, 16-year old. We're grown. If I go put the shirt that I had on at 16 years old, it just won't fit right. You know what I'm saying? If I go put my 16-year-old shoes on, it just ain't gonna fit right. But they have not recognized like that's an old shoe. I cannot wear that anymore. So they do whatever they have to do to numb themselves and not deal with the matter of fact. No, bro. You
Well,
have
it's
to
like
find some.
all human beings are victims of their past. You know what I'm saying? And that's where
That's
depression
what I'm
comes from.
if
If you
you
always living in the past about what have
if
happened or this and that or your heartbreak, you're going to be depressed. And every time you
if
get trolled on the internet or someone talks bad
so
about you, they're bringing up your past to bring back up that trauma to get you in a state of depression. You know what I'm saying? That's what the purpose of
you're
reading
a very
is.
intelligible young man, right? You're a very intelligible young man. I got a scholarship to go to St. John's College in Queens, New York, right? Let me tell you this. So let me tell you this, right? You're right. Everybody has a past. Everybody has a trauma. But if you're not dealing with the fact that that is a trigger and I recognize it when I see it, and I can say, you know what? Okay, that's a trigger and I'm gonna walk away. You know what I mean?
And
Like
when
it's
we get
me.
a moment, let's let Vic jump in on the conversation. I know he's been here for a while.
What up, though?
What up,
Hey
Vic?
Vic, how are you?
Oh, I'm fantastic. Okay. Like I said, just sitting up here at work. You
Feel free
know.
to sound off whenever.
Oh, well, I mean, For those that don't know, yes, Victimone has been on YouTube. I think I'm at 11 years now. Yeah, got 11 years, and I have built 30 channels, 30 active channels.
And
My
you're still
biggest
at
video,
work,
I gave up. I like, at one point I was trying to beat it, but I gave up on trying to beat that video. But
and you're still at
yeah,
work
you said what?
for the white men, and you're still at work for the white men.
Yeah, the white man gives you the same check on YouTube he does at the job. It's the same white man, you know, same white
Darling,
man.
that just means we're not polarizing.
No, he
That's
was
all that
Well,
just having
means.
a
well,
debate about the white man of what it was a few days ago.
I mean, you can put it like this. When I started on YouTube, I think I was like maybe 32, 30, 33, something like that. I'm like 46 now. So
Give us a
every
year. Give us a
every
year. Give
W
us a
it's like
year.
every WWE superstar has their time in the ring, and then they let the next generation come in. You
That is
understand?
not true.
Oh, it's
That
very
is
true.
not true.
Like
No,
John Cena is
wasn't paid.
retiring.
Wait,
Shawn
wait, wait.
Michaels
Hold
is
on.
is out of here.
Hold on. Let me rebut this. WWE is an entertainment sport. Okay, it
Right,
is
and that's what this is
fictional.
entertainment.
Come to
Yeah.
boxing with me. If you want to talk about fighting, come to boxing. Clarissa Shields has an undefeated title. So does Floyd Mayweather. So does everybody on the undercard. So what are we talking about? We talking about fictional or we talking about reality?
Well, again, like I said before, it's entertainment, right? So when you go start your YouTube and you go through your categories, you have entertainment, you have education, you have people that do gaming.
I didn't
All of
read. I'm
these
sorry. I didn't
varieties
read
are on
that shit,
YouTube.
nigga.
So
I did not
YouTube,
read. I did not read it. I
yeah,
did not read it. I hit
yeah,
the red
yeah.
button and I went crazy and I got paid. I made over $30,000 in YouTube alone. No overhead cost. Okay. With no, what do you mean?
Well, what did you
No,
offer the people?
30 channels. Okay. 30 channels is crazy. And you know why the
Well,
30
well,
channels
you
is
have to
not
remember.
big?
Well, look, you have
Your
to
your
remember
your
that
your
there's ups
avatar.
and downs.
Let me give you a game. Your avatar right now, the picture that I'm looking at of you right now is trash.
Damn.
Garbage. Garbage.
What about my
Am I lying,
avatar?
Prime?
Yeah. What
Am I
about my?
lying?
Well,
You
I
beautiful.
ain't gonna. I ain't gonna say nothing
Amazing.
on the homie.
No, Prime. Am I lying right now? Tosa, am I
I
lying
just
right
want to
now?
know if
If
my
we
avatar fire. Is my avatar fire?
Avatar is amazing. I love it. It's beautiful. It's
Yes.
showing
Thank you
definitely
so
giving
much.
what it's supposed
I
to
think
be.
I found my new
But
best friend. You don't have to reach
Well,
out to Tulsa.
listen,
You can
as,
follow me.
I wouldn't say my avatar
as
is
a
trash.
collective,
I would
as a
say it's a
collective,
brand. Like
no,
people
as
don't
a
like how
collective, nobody
Pepsi
can
brands look, but
see. That's your
it's
problem.
really
That's your problem. That's your problem. You're not taking advice from the stars. Tosa, Prime, and myself are telling you, nigga, we can't. The only word I can read off your avatar says troll. Troll. It's not good. Your avatar is trash, bro. Start with
well,
changing that.
well, like I said,
Don't be
I'm not the
quiet
one.
now. Sis. Don't be quiet now.
Well, no, I'm not the one to throw insults off first impression. But sis,
I'm not trying
um,
to
but
insult you. I'm
hold on.
being
Allow me
honest
to
with you.
respond. Allow me to respond. What you
She
call
put the
trash,
yes.
hold on, sis. Hold on, sis. What you call trash has gotten me 2 cars off of just going live on YouTube. So when you're able to get to the level of people giving you enough money on YouTube that they could put you in a car, then we could talk labels and what's trash and what's not. Now, you not knowing me from a can of paint, when I told you I had 30 channels, right? Did you assume that I only had 5 subs on each channel? Because the channel that I'm on right now, the Army of Victim Owners, at 10,000. The other channels are well over 4 and 5,000. The only problem I had was having multiple devices to go live on all of these channels. I probably got about 600 followers on my Facebook fan page. I'm live on Instagram and Big O. Like Octavius said, I was hooked up with uh, uh, Nature Boy, Tommy Sotomayor. I remember the day Tasha K went live when she was in the apartment. I was already getting donations. I already have my
No, you're
PayPal,
dick
Cash
riding.
App,
What
and
you're
all of these
telling me
things set up.
about these
But
people,
but listen,
what you're
But
telling me
look,
about
hold
them
on, sis.
is that
Hold
you're
on,
dick
sis.
riding
The
them.
one thing you should learn, is never judge a book by its cover, because that's the first mistake you make on YouTube. Now you just seen troll on my
Okay.
avatar and you made assumptions. You made a lot of assumptions, like you knew me without even asking me a question. All you did was throw statements. So allow
Vic,
me
can
to
I say
introduce
something?
myself. Hold on. Allow me to introduce myself. My name is Vic Damone, and they call me the king of trolls. Now, I don't
We
troll
didn't even hear
people.
your
I
name.
troll
We didn't even hear your name.
corporations.
We didn't
I
even hear your
troll.
name.
Hey, look, my,
We
my
didn't
level of
even hear
trolling,
your name. We didn't hear your name.
my level of trolling, all right, it is not what you know is trolling. Okay? We're on two different levels of trolling.
Congratulations,
But
darling, on
Tulsa,
30.
I gotta go back to work, dear. You know, it was nice meeting your friend. Maybe you can show
Um,
her that video of me getting 700,000 views on one video. Maybe, I can
I don't
educate
give a
her.
fuck, nigga. I get
Okay?
500. I
I
get
can
2
educate her.
million views on the one fucking
okay.
30-second. Goodbye.
But
I put
Go
the
fuck yourself.
sis,
information in the back.
I heard you bragging about Tasha K. Tasha K. I'm older than Tasha K.
It's not
Like
bragging,
I said,
darling. I'm
never judge a book by its cover. That's your first mistake. Okay? See
Vic,
y'all in a minute.
Vic, before you go, I want to ask you a question. Oh, you left.
Let's
And
see
I
here.
want
We
to ask.
got a word from Vic. All right. What were y'all gonna say to him?
Oh, no,
ask
I
him
was
because
gonna
he's there
ask him
in the
about
room.
do he consider the sectors that are here as troll sectors? You know what I mean? Because when you do all that roasting and gagging and doxing and all that shit, and it's part of your sector code, it is trolling. You know,
Look,
that's
I
trolling.
don't I don't know that man from a hole in the wall, but his avatar. I'm sorry, who's that? I don't know that nigga. I don't know his avatar. I don't know his chain. So, Tosa, go ahead. Go ahead, talk.
I'm
Because I know you
sorry.
want to. Go ahead. You want to say something?
No, I didn't want to say
You,
anything.
but you know you a shady ass. You shady. You messy for throwing that Beyonce picture up there while I was addressing this young man. I don't listen. Let me tell you something. I don't need to make 30 platforms to make money. I can make it off of one. I made over 30K off a Monopoly platform alone on Cash App. Please spur me. And I'm not like your avatar is just not giving what it's supposed to have gave. Lord Octavius Prime over here is giving black man, black man, black man. Mine is giving my brand name clear. Yours is giving the only word I can read troll. I'm just saying, bro, if you want more, and it's not
You know
shading him
what?
or
You know what?
saying,
I like your perspective on that because these sectors are troll sectors. I'm gonna be honest, right? They are troll sectors,
look at
and
my name. Avatar is beautiful. It says Monopoly. You can't
yeah,
miss it. His
yeah. But
avatar is
I think a
troll.
lot of YouTubers in this space they forget that these are troll sectors that you're a part of. Like these are troll sectors. You know what I'm saying? So when other YouTubers that are looking at it from a more professional point of view, now some people make money out of these sectors. They do. They make thousands of dollars. But that's like the 1%. That's like the
Right.
top 5% content creators that can make enough, and it's maybe 1% that can make enough to just stay home and not work in this space. But to other YouTubers, when we have all that troll stuff on our docs and information on community walls, when professional
I don't do
YouTubers
that.
look at us, yeah, I'm saying when professional YouTubers
I
look
don't
at
do
us,
that.
they look at like, what the hell is this shit? Like, who is this weirdo? You know what I mean? And I'm just being
Yeah.
real because I've had that critique done before when I was doing some bullshit, by somebody that was making money, you know. So I I agree with you. Like, I'm not down a Vic about it, but it's a perspective from a nigga that's making money off this bitch. You feel me?
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying though. If you have to make 30 platforms, that means the first one you made, excuse me, the first one you made wasn't working. Second one wasn't working. Third, 30? Nah, bro. None of them shits was working. Let me get a bottle of water. That's why you kept making them. And I'm telling him your avatar, I got a hiccup. Your avatar is just not giving what it's supposed to engage. And that's why he kept making them because it just wasn't giving. But for him to get angry with me, nigga.
Right. What
I
do you
work.
think about since you making money from this shit? Because I ain't never made no
Hold on.
$30,000.
No,
I have a
Octavius, I want to circle the conversation back around.
Okay,
Okay.
hold on, Tosa. Let me stop this. I have a 9 to 5 as well, right? I do work in a professional facility, right? At the end of the day, I could do whatever I want to at work. You see what I'm saying? I'm a boss. It doesn't matter what realm I go to, nigga. I'm gonna be a leader because it's just in my nature and in my character to do so. I could be at Tosa. Tell him when I was at work. Was I not on work making money?
You were?
Streaming live while I was working at the same time. I was clocked in for the white man while I was getting paid on YouTube simultaneously.
See, in
You see
this
what I'm
space,
saying? So
somebody would have called your employee and got you fired.
no, it would have never happened if they
You know,
dared because
in these spaces, that it would have happened if they known where you work. Yeah, they call it. They call it.
they could. I'm telling you, they could have tried, but it could have never worked because of the type of person I am, the security that I have in myself. It won't be affected by an outsider, an influencer. My boss would have looked at them like, what is this? My boss would have just came up to me and said, we have an influx of conversation and calls going on and stuff like that. What do we do with this? I would have simply moved and transferred myself to another location. You see what I'm saying? This is
Yeah.
what happens when you deal with Fortune 5,000 companies, 500 companies. I was running a Dollar General, a Family Dollar, and I'm still bossing. Like I'm getting money. Like you can't. What are you
So,
gonna
what do you
do with
think
me?
about YouTubers that don't cam up and been doing it for years? Like, what do you think
They're
about
not
those
in.
types?
They're not in tune. The online reality version of them is not in tune with their real reality, and they don't want us to catch up to them. That's all that is. I'm not coming up right now because I'm in my robe and I'm in my beautiful
Right.
home.
You're
It's
sexy though.
yeah, I'm comfortable. It's a midnight, right? So I'm having a nice bottle of water and I'm chilling. I'm relaxing. I don't feel the need to cam up right now. So it's like
Yeah, it's
no,
late
the
night.
people
Yeah.
that create content that way, they don't want you to catch up to the version of the reality of them that's really a shitty human being. See what I'm saying? So when we
Yeah.
do catch up to a version of them, we're like, ooh, this is not good. Right? You look terrible. Like you're outside and you
Yeah,
have
when they had that camera slips, they be looking like horror stories. Like, it be like the revenge of the swamp man or some shit.
listen, a lot of people are making this no face YouTube stuff, but when you have a face with the YouTube platform, you got to realize that this whole thing is going to crash one day. One day is going to crash, right? And everybody is going to be like, how am I going to make money? The few of us that have shown our faces, we can make money, land, air, or sea. It don't matter where you drop yourself at, we're going to get it. But the rest of them that have never cammed up, then they just have to rebuild or do whatever the weird shit they do. But the reality of their fake persona is just not mashing, and they don't want us to see that a lot of them, most of them are on drugs. They're
That's
snorting.
true.
That's a fact. It's a fact. You know what I mean? Like they're on drugs, and I have a lot of information on people I would never release because I don't dox people. I don't. You push my button, I push back, but I don't dox people, you know. And if I know Tosa, this is your platform, but if you want me to name one name, I would name one name, but no, like it's not real. Like it's not real.
Yeah,
They're not
that's
real
good. I
people.
want to get your perspective on. I know y'all want to talk about the Arab lady, but it was a refreshing perspective on somebody
No,
that's really a social
you
media influencer.
Octavia, you remind me so much of my friend Mayo, right? Because
Yeah,
you're dark skinned. I mean, I'm looking at your picture. I don't know who you are, but you remind me so much of Mayo, and he's a Libra. He's a Libra.
right.
His zodiac sign is a Libra, and he's just very dark skinned. And you remind me so much of him, but not much as the conversation, but your looks. Yeah, but you're very well spoken, well mannered. You're very tempered and upper echelon, and I can appreciate that. That I can disagree to agree with you, but I don't know where you and Tulsa's beef is or
Oh,
what
I
it
don't have
is.
a beef. I don't have a beef. I'm just seeing Tulsa in a new space over here, and I'm just saying, like, don't reach for like just if you got to fight, fight. That's all I was telling Tulsa tonight. Was if you're gonna fight and you got it on there, you was doing good on your own. The truth is, Tulsa was doing good on their on her own, talking to Duke. You know what I'm saying? There was no need to even call for YouTube cameras, even if she disagreed. Like, okay, she disagreed. But when
Yeah, I don't
yeah,
be
you
in
trying to ask
Discord.
ask the person that's the channel holder to kind of save you in a conversation, and that's what it looked like. I'm just saying it makes you look vulnerable, weak, and a pushover. You know what I'm saying? Look like you're tapping out at that point. So that's
I
all I
don't be
was
in
trying to say.
Discord. Yeah, I don't be in Discord. I don't know what
I
goes
said
on over
Discord as
there.
far as back and forth, like I'm meaning that back and forth.
Yeah, like I don't be there. I'm not there. Like, darling,
No,
I
I
don't
mean
show up.
Discord is the word. Discord is a word meaning a back and forth argument. Yeah, in an argument. The
Yeah,
meaning of the word.
like you were
Yeah.
saying, yeah, in Discord and stuff. I don't be in Discord. I don't have no time for that stuff. Like I have a very busy life. I'm a physical athlete, so I'm training to compete. So I'm very busy and eating
Oh,
and
what kind of
training.
athletics you do? But I gotta get out of here. I
I,
know y'all got going to your story.
I bodybuild, and I did get a scholarship to go to St. John's College for playing sports and stuff like that, playing
What
soccer,
kind of sports?
and
Soccer? Oh,
yeah,
okay.
I'm an athlete. I'm an athlete all around. I'm physically fit. I be training,
Hmm.
like I be busy training. I spend hours at the gym, hours training, and that's why I really was heartbroken by Tulsa, because I'm like, bro, like I didn't know that Tulsa was already. You knew what was going on over here. I didn't know this people get this catty
Now,
because
because you in good shape, right? And I know, like when I was younger, and I was in real, real good shape. I never body shamed anybody. Never did. Like when I was younger,
no,
and I was solid muscle. The people that like look good, be athletic, they don't do that fat shaming shit. They don't. They
no,
really
no,
don't do
like
that.
I never got up there like, oh, you a slob, and no, like I never did that. Like Tulsa, I have an amazing looking body. Like like I could
Yes, you
bench press,
do.
and I put a lot of. I eat healthy. Like I'm about to cut a pineapple probably after talking to y'all. Like I eat very healthy. I take my health serious because I feel like my body is a temple, and I don't have a tattoos because I feel like my body is a temple. I don't want my tattoos to overshadow you looking at the beauty of me. So no, I take my health very, very serious, and I've inspired a lot of people. But I like talking to a lot of my friends are black educated men like you. You got to understand that.
Yeah, I
Straight
went to HB.
educated,
I went to Bethune Cookman.
right?
Went to Bethune.
Straight, you talking about
Okay,
straight
shout out to
educated.
the HBCUs, Langston University, Lions, go Lions.
Go Lions. Shout out, straight educated men who are confident in their sexuality, their way of life, their characteristics, that they don't feel like,
If I wasn't
oh,
confident, I would not be over here. I'm gonna tell you that as a straight man, I would not be over here. You know what I mean?
yeah, like if
I
I
can
hang around
like
with you,
the
I'm
truth
a
is
good guy.
I can turn my camera on over here and not have to worry about like, oh, somebody saying, I know him, child. You know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah, like me too. That's why, like when they attempted to dox me and they looked at my records, it was like, okay, she's gangster. from head to toe, right? This is
Right.
what she's made of. They couldn't find any discrepancies to discuss on me. So it was like it died down very quickly because I like, okay, yeah, she wasn't doing no weird shit. Like she's a stand-up, she's stand-up as much as she says she is. You know what I mean? Like you talk about
Right.
kidnapping, robberies, and drug sales, and you know what I mean? Like we was doing all that. And that was, I was much younger. And that was like,
Tell you the
I was
truth,
like,
you're the most down to earth, and don't take this as offense because I'm not trying to be offensive, but you're the most down to earth stud I've come in contact on the internet. Now in real life, my I was part of the conscious community. Had this one stud. She's from Detroit, and she cut hair real good. Like studs cut hair better than anybody. Like they really fucking do. Like, and she moved back to Detroit with her wife, and I miss her because like man, she used to keep my hair looking fly as fuck. But like on the
what's her name?
internet, these
Oh,
Kid? Her name was Kid?
I think it may be because it's been so long. She like a brown skinned girl. She always have like a part in her head.
Have you
But she
said?
go by more. She go by a Moorish name. Well, how I know her, you know what I'm saying? So she part of the conscious community. So she has a conscious name. So you wouldn't know that. You probably wouldn't. You probably don't go by that in real life.
Okay.
So,
Have you had any interactions with that King Pharaoh and King? What's all them people over there in the conscious community?
oh, Young Pharaoh, yeah.
Yeah.
I used some of those lives that he used to come on YouTube. I was the person recording it and sending it to him. A lot of people ain't know that. So
So
I
you have a relationship with him?
not a relationship. It's not a relationship, but like once you're like really part of the conscious community, everybody know everybody. So it's just like, oh yeah, like it's just like somebody said that's my cousin. You know what I mean? And they really know the person. So, like for example, I got to talk to Dr. Sabi's son through a friend. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
Uh, there's a lot of famous people in the conscious community that I've had conversations with, or
So what
have
about the
on the phone.
guy? What about the guy that was accused of some heinous crimes
You
in
talking
the
about Nature Boy?
past? No, him. He's serving life sentence for his
Yeah,
fucking malice activities, right?
yeah.
The other dude, what's his name, that was accused of molesting a young child.
I say
Uh,
violated, honey.
You know what I'm talking
uh,
about, Tosa?
it's a few of them actually. You talking about Polite,
Um,
brother Polite?
What I'm saying, the king. Oh, what's his name? King Pharaoh, Black Prophet. Oh, what's his name? The
Oh,
dark,
I think I know who you're
ugly.
talking about. I didn't know. I think he's from Atlanta, right? I think he's from Atlanta or something
That
like
took
that
his.
too.
I don't know where he's from, but he took his girlfriend's 13-year-old daughter to a club that was closed in the
Oh
middle of
no,
the
that was
night.
brother Polite. That's brother Polite. Yeah,
Yes,
brother
he's
Polite.
not. He
That nigga scammed me. That nigga got $20 out of me.
really
I used to buy some of his
$20.
books. I used to buy so many. Like I used to support everybody in the conscious community. I used to send money all the time. Because I really believed in the movements. You know, and it wasn't even about me getting the books because I wanted to read his stuff. It was just that I made an order, and then he wrote a letter saying, "Yeah, brother, I'm gonna get back to you." Da 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 da. I called him on the phone, and he said his phone ain't working. And we talked once or twice, and then like he
Has
gave
he
me some.
has he been officially convicted for his crimes?
Oh yeah, he's doing. I think he's doing. I think he's got like. I think like 17 years or something like that.
Is
But
he
Nature Boy got
incarcerated
life.
right?
Yeah, yeah. Nature Boy got life. Like well,
Yeah,
he got
Nature Boy.
letters.
Nature Boy, I don't know why Nature Boy thought that he could have did all of that stuff he was doing online, and that was supposed to be okay. You know where I personally took offense to Nature Boy was when he started calling himself a chief. Right? I'm African.
Right.
Right? You don't call you. You know what a chief is? Where I'm from, a chief is a
Explain.
highly is respected. You know what I mean? Like it's a highly respected man that has
Mm-hmm.
helped grow the community, help raise the children, help empower the people in the community. Like you don't have no smut in your name. When I seen him calling himself a chief, I was like, okay, this is where this
Actually, I don't. They have doxed me. I don't have. I only have. I think I had. Well, I forgot to pay my registration. That's it.
I'll quote Tosa. I'll quote Tosa right here, and it stops here. I'll quote Tosa, and it ends here. When I saw him say, "Oh, I'm the chief," I said, "Bruh, chiefs where I'm from don't behave like that. They could have exposed me. Nigga, I got a lot of stuff on my record:
You know that
kidnapping,
girl Janae,
drug.
that the one who got him convicted. I knew her before she went down there, and
Who?
the girl Janae, the one that got him
I don't
convicted
know.
of rape. A great, my bad.
She's a
Nature
woman.
Boy. Yeah, a woman. Yeah.
I don't know who that. I don't know who
No,
Jenny.
Nature. Remember
Oh, I don't.
the woman that got Nature Boy locked up for grape because he's doing a life sentence. The victim.
Yeah,
I knew her,
yeah,
and I told her, I said it wouldn't be a good idea to go down there. I seen that she didn't understand what she was getting herself into with him. She was
yeah.
very naive because I
I
knew her
couldn't. That's what
sister. See,
I
her sister.
understand.
Let me tell you about her. Her sister is there. She's an identical twin. Her sister was, uh,
Really?
yeah, she's an identical twin. She has a twin. Her twin is famous in cosplay. Her twin is a cosplay model, and
Mm,
my friend Star at the time wanted to get into cosplay because I said you got a superhero body, and
right.
I actually knew the twin before I knew the twin before I knew the Janae, right? And so we talked on the phone a few times, her sister. So I knew her sister very well. Um, and then what? And then like I seen her sister live, and that's when I think she was like somewhere in South Asia with some guy, some young guy. And she said, "I'm going to Nature Boy. He has a calling on me, and da 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 da." And I was like, "Little sister, you don't know what you're getting into." She had an attitude with me at first, but I told her throughout the years, I said, "You making grave mistakes." The few times she went
Yeah,
back, yeah,
I didn't understand. I did not understand why. And I mean, I did understand it that those people that were running to the arms of a nature boy were insecure. They didn't know who they were. They didn't know their worth. They was like, and I'm just like, oh my God, like y'all let this man ruin your entire life. It's so love. It's
well, his
also
day is
Facebook.
just schizophrenics. Most of them are schizophrenics, and so was Nature Boy. And so with Nature Boy, with his schizophrenia, he spent 2 years in a mental institution. So with
Yeah, like he's
his
really like,
schizophrenia,
I'm
mhm, he really believed
brainwashing
in
y'all.
himself. He really believed that he was these things, just like it was a guy named Dr. York 10 years before that, believed like 15 years before that, 2001. He believed that he was
Oh,
God or an angel or whatever. And he had grown people offering their children up to him because
and they
they
were
felt like
also
he was an angel. Yeah, they
yeah,
felt like he was an angel Gabriel and all that kind of stuff and Michael.
yeah,
So
like I would never, like I couldn't do that. I could
yeah, a
not
lot
in
of
the middle.
people like if you ever friends with a doctor and like I know people have all kind of beliefs. But if you're friends with a most doctors are atheists, and they will tell you once a person's talking about I cast a spell on a person and they seeing spirits and ghosts, they're gonna write on that medical report schizophrenia, even if it's a light form. They're gonna call you schizophrenic. You know what I'm saying? And
Yeah,
the thing about it is that with these young women that are beautiful, all of them, if you look at their backgrounds, suffer from trauma, a long line of prostitution. They even said that about Janae, that she was doing whatever allegedly, and they was talking about. I know a few of them were prostitutes and had sexual traumas in their past before they came down there. And Nature Boy said that he preferred these type of women around him, and sometimes
promiscuous
that
women
yeah.
that
But
would
the thing is he wanted those women with schizophrenia, like a form of schizophrenia and a split personality disorder, like what is it called? Multiple personality disorder. You know what I mean? Or
yeah,
dissociative disorder. They're more able to
yeah.
easily manipulate because they feel like they're gonna get the power from him, and he's the head
Oh,
a witch
I'll
doctor or
be
something
honest
like
with
that.
you. I'll be honest with you. I have had a history of, and if it eventually comes out, because people be stalking me and try to cloud chase. I've had a history of, I came off for pimping. You know what I mean? It was either hustle or pimp. And I'm in New York City. I'm from New York City. When 50 tells you in Power in the intro song, he said, "Is either you learn how to move a pack or you learn how to sell." You know what I mean? So I came
Right.
off of that. So I came off of dealing with women who were traumatized and just so broken that they were willing to sell themselves for $200-300 an hour and then bring me all the money back. And I didn't have no problem with it. I was just like, okay, do
And
your thing.
most
Like
of
I
them
said,
had the dissociative disorders, right? They
yeah,
had
like it
forms
was
of
easy.
like they had like double personalities and stuff like that. They had like
Yeah,
multiple
they were
personalities.
traumatized.
Yeah.
Like they were messed up. And I'm looking at you like you have, some of them were touched by their father and all of that. I'm like, okay, if you want to do
But
that for me and bring me,
that's what Nature Boy sought after. He sought after that. Even Brother Polite, a few of those women, they were the women that his wives, majority of them were traumatized. If you listen closely, you know what I mean.
yeah, but
And
as in my true nature, I started to see how it affected me. And then I was just like, yeah, I can't live this lifestyle. This is really not a thing I want to be in. And when I left the dynamic, it turned into a whole smear campaign. But long story short, let's leave that there. I know Tosa wants to talk about this crazy
yeah, I'm
lady,
gonna go
and I
ahead
would
and
like,
call it in.
honestly, you don't want to talk about her. I really would love your input
Oh
on
no,
this.
I'm gonna go roam. I'm gonna go roam. I move around. You know what I'm saying? Like I be in
You
all
know
over
what
the
I'm saying?
place.
I
But
really would
I
love
would
to
definitely
hear.
check out your channel though. I'll check out your channel.
I ain't got
I
nothing
definitely
going
check.
on up there. I ain't got nothing. You don't have to worry about that. I'm not here looking for clout. Like I'm really not. I'm here being
Oh no, I
Right.
supportive.
mean you
The-
cool.
You
You
can catch
cool. I mean,
Monopoly over here. You can catch
all right.
Monopoly over here because I'm gonna Monopoly. I put my information in the bag.
yeah, I did take a screenshot of your number. I mean, I think I probably
Okay.
blocked you ages ago. And I'll go back and unblock you. But no, I'm sorry, Octavius.
Yeah.
Let me ask you,
Octavia.
No, it's Octavius.
Octavia,
She said it right.
Octavius. I'm looking at an S on the end of his name. Look, if how as a heterosexual man, how would you feel if you identified with a woman thousands of miles away and then you finally meet her and then she's commotion with the like what what goes through your mind then?
He's commotion. What you mean?
The lady in Pakistan, she's like causing hell over there. For what?
Like also she catfishing or something?
So she allegedly met a 19-year-old man, got online, met him, got married to him online, and now she goes over to Pakistan or whatever he's from in the Middle East, and she is saying all of these disparaging things about him and how she wants them to give her a $10,000 a month of allowance and all that. As a man, how would you feel?
So she's an American woman? I'm not getting it.
She's from
Some
the
kind of
Bronx.
oh, so she running a hustle on the rich Arab.
Yes, she thought yes, and then yes, she basically gets over there, and then she's telling them, "Oh, she's here to help them change the country, and oh, how they need to rebuild." And as a man, if you were to marry a woman, you say you met. I mean, I don't know how desperate he had to be, but if you were to meet a woman online and then you did get married to her, right, and then
Right.
she comes over to your country, right, and then she's like harassing public officials and telling them they got to pay her $3,000 every week and making all of these, they got to give her land and making all of these demands. How would you feel about that as a man?
I feel embarrassed. To make a long story short. Like and regretful because I didn't sign up for her to be the king or queen of my life.
Yeah,
Right.
I mean, what
So
are
she went
the
over there and
least
got her
time?
some lip surgery. She got her some lip surgery. She got her lips done. Look like she
Yeah,
got her some
like
blue
right?
eyes and got bleached up. What's going on with that?
right? Like she's looking hella different, and I'm like, what is going on? Like she's over there ruining those people's lives. She's not a Muslim. She doesn't know anything about their religion. She's acting unorthodox to everything that they believe in. I'm like, I think they should jail her. I really think they should
Oh, they
jail
have
her
the
because I
power to do what they want to do with her. Most definitely. You know what I mean? When you over in them countries, like, um, I know some people from the Middle East, and they'll cut a woman head off over there.
that's what I was like. At first, I'm like, man, as gruesome as they are over there, I'm surprised that she's still breathing, right? But for whatever reason, like she's just running around embarrassing this guy and saying, "Oh, I'm married to him and we're moving to Dubai." And we're like, who does this? Like, why is she behaving like that? Right? Okay,
She
so
acting
we're
like a
talking
nigga
about
who ain't never had.
right. So we're
She
talking about
bleaching her
traumatized.
skin. She bleaching her skin. She done got the laser surgery on her eyes to make them green or blue. I can see that. And she
Yeah, like
got
her lips, her lips
yeah lips. She
definitely
got
got
the
lip.
angel. She got the angel's bow on her lips. All right, you know what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying. And
Like she got lip
yeah, her
tuck
face
over
been
there going
reconstruction. Yeah, she got face done been
like a
reconstructed.
little what they call that Tosa, what they call them little shots they put lipo. That's what they call it, lipo. The little shots they put on your face and shit to lift you up and stuff like that.
I
Like
think you're talking
Botox
about
and stuff.
Botox.
Botox. It looked like she got a little Botox done.
Yeah, in the
Was
forehead.
this
Yeah.
is the picture in white before? Was the picture in black before she went there?
No, you could
Because this
clearly
is
see unless she those lips are that's plastic surgery on those lips.
yeah, and then she has
Yeah.
like the little henna tattoos on her hands too. That's like after sure. Like it is unreal. Like I can't believe this. I
And
can't
she's
believe
bleaching
this.
herself too. She's bleaching herself.
And she has children in America that she
Uh,
basically abandoned them to go over to a foreign nation. How desperate and how traumatized do you have to be to behave like this, bro? And when I'm telling you, I came off a pimping, right? I don't sold bitches pussy. Excuse my language. I've sold, I didn't sell them. They sold themselves. I've dealt with a lot of women who were so traumatized, bro. They couldn't even see that they were traumatized by their situations, right?
right.
But for a woman to behave like this, bro, nah, bro. This is trash. Like I would seek to annul immediately. Like immediately. Or maybe how desperate do he have to be to put up with this?
Right.
And is his family, or maybe is his family really like, do they really got money? I'm trying to be proper on your channel, Tosa. I promise you, and I really don't want to. But do his family really got money? Like, why she acting
They
like
got
this?
more money than what we probably can reach for at this point because if she running around getting plastic surgery like that, because I know a chick had got that the lips done. I know that that doesn't cost that much, but the eye reconstruction, the color of the eyes, that's laser surgery. I think that costs about five
I'm looking
thousand.
at the ring on her finger, right? I almost
Mm-hmm.
proposed to her, the biggest mistake of my life, and I did buy her a red ruby diamond, right? And that looks similar. That was very expensive, ladies and gentlemen. But if that's a $9,500 ticket on her one finger, that's a lot of money. Okay, on that one finger for a ratchet bitch from the Bronx. I'm from New York City. The Bronx is the dirtiest place in New York City, bro. New York City is dirty. I'm telling y'all right now, I go there, it stinks.
I had an issue with
Probably
somebody from the Bronx online. I'm glad you said that.
where they was at.
Yeah, in the Bronx. Yeah, in the Bronx. I ain't gonna say no more about him.
All right, yeah, all right. Because if you tell them I was the nigga selling crack, I was selling crack on Stebbins in
Oh,
Stockton.
whoa,
And
whoa, 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 whoa. Listen here.
my
Shout out to Ariel Summers for becoming a YouTube channel member. Let's go ahead and thank her. We'll be right back. Thank you all so much for supporting Queen Tulsa, the show, whether it's a like, a share, a subscribe, a Cash App, a PayPal, or a Zelle. Thank you for coming by and watching the show. And this is your commercial for being acknowledged for just being here. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Without you, who would be watching? Thank you for tuning in. Thank you, Miss Ariel. And no, Monopoly, actually, I'm glad that you brought that up because I'm going to have a segment where I am discussing that era and how it affected the Black community. So with you having history and with you, you
Turn your
know,
mic down.
having,
Turn your mic down, Tulsa. Turn your mic down some. Turn your mic down some. It's like hitting us with a
All right, y'all. It's been
feedback.
a pleasure. I'm finna call it a night.
Yeah,
It's the East
Octavius,
folks
it's
here.
nice to meet you. It's nice to
All right,
meet you, my
peace.
guy.
Nice to meet you as well. All right.
okay, thank you for coming by. Is that better?
Yeah, just a little bit more, darling. All right, speak. Let me hear you. I can't hear you. We can't hear you. Okay, well,
All right, what about
that's what
now?
it is. Much better. Yeah,
Now I
much
can't hear
better. Yeah.
you. Hold on. Me? Hello?
You hear me?
Hello?
Do you hear me?
I can't hear you. Let me go out and then come back in.
Okay.
Hold on.
So, y'all tell me what y'all really think about.
Hold on. All right. Can you hear me now?
You can hear me?
I can't hear you.
I'm gonna go out and come
Oh
back
my
in.
goodness. Okay, so what did I just do?
Hold on. I'm gonna
I
go.
don't know. Maybe I
I'm gonna
should just come back.
no.
I
I'm
think it's, I don't know. Hold on.
hold on.
Okay, so you'll go out and come back in. Okay, because I couldn't hear her. Thank you so much, Miss Ariel. Thank you so much for returning. Actually, I need to, okay, let me see. I need to, Monopoly, you there?
Yeah, you can hear me?
Okay, I can't hear you. Let me go out and then come back. Let me see. Let's see. Audio.
You can
Okay. All right. Can y'all hear me? Okay, hopefully y'all can hear me. I'm not really sure what happened. Let's see. Hello?
you can hear me?
I can't hear you. I can't hear. I can't hear. Can you hear me? Let me see. Let me go into my studio. Settings, audio, adjust. Let me put it on. Hello? Hello?
Yeah, you get me?
I can't hear. I can hear you. You can hear me? Oh my God. Okay, so I'm not really sure. How we gonna do this? How we gonna communicate? Look, okay, so since you in the back chat, let me put my number in there. And why don't you just call me? Why don't you just call me? Hold on. Oh girl. Hold on. Let's see. Let me put this number back here. Give me a buzz. You gotta go through your phone and unblock me, first of all. Hopefully if you can still hear me. Go through your phone, unblock my number, and then give me a buzz. I'm not sure what's going on, y'all. Okay, hold on. I'm not really sure what's going on. Mm. Okay, are y'all able to hear me? Can somebody put a one in the chat or a seven in the chat if y'all can hear me? A seven in the chat if you can hear me? Okay, can
Can
you
you
hear
hear
me?
me? Yeah, can you hear me?
What just happened?
Can you hear
Okay,
me?
I'm still not able to hear you.
Oh,
I'm still not able to hear. I don't know what's going on. Music playing and stuff. I don't know. Maybe I just might have to log off, y'all. I really enjoyed myself. Um, we'll come back. I'm gonna get out here. I'm gonna get in my investigative bag. And it was a great engagement. I really appreciate you all for giving me a chance. Shout out to YouTube's cameras. You all hold on, let me put her link in the chat before we take up out of here because she was very kind enough to give us a redirect. And I'm not really sure what her cash app is, but I got 5 on it. I'm gonna send her $5 just to, show some thanks and appreciation because she didn't have to do it. So wherever we get our support from, we definitely want to go back and show that support. Let me put her link into the chat. If you all can go over and give her a subscribe if you are not already. She is here on YouTube. Her name is YouTube Cameras. Like I said, she did give us a redirect. So we always want to show gratitude to those that have helped us in the community. All right. So on that note, I want to thank you all so much. Shout out to Miss Ariel Summers for becoming a royal member, which she's family, but rejoining our royal membership. There are some videos that I recently uploaded. Some are with me just, chilling, listening to music. Some are me having some deep, dark, not really deep, dark in conversations. It was okay. Let's just say this. I was in my investigative bags and I was covering some dark horror stories. So just, just a warning, when it comes to true crime, you just never know what you're going to get with the story because when, you really get down to the evidence and get further into the story, then that's when you really kind of be like, wow, okay. Like, how did they skip all the signs? But anywho, I want to thank you all so much, like I said, once again, for giving me the opportunity to show you a great time here on YouTube. It is Friday. You could be anywhere else, but you decided to kick it with us here at the Royal Queen City. On that note, I am your host, Queen Tulsa, and this concludes our broadcast. Until next time. So long.